Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Lotus Fire Showroom. We are back with Final Fantasy XIV today with a surprise stream, continuing off from where we left off earlier today. After a tragedy, surely nothing can get worse than that, right? That's what I tell myself every time I boot this game up. It's not what happens. You get to cry at times. Let's see how Ala Mhigo's doing. All things considered, it can't be doing worse than what happened in Doma, right? So here we go. As usual, frame rates might suffer from this game, but hopefully the slideshow still has my audio going through. Buckle up, here we go. We have a ponder emoji here. Emote, LMAO. Been a wonderful and eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do is wait for a word from Alfredo. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. It was when we were in Doma. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with the tale of your adventures in the Far East, and of your encounter with this new primal especially. Put the kettle on, then that table looks free if you'd like to have a seat. So we're gonna sit down. And then someone's gonna make us food, and we're gonna get poisoned again, or we're gonna suspicious look at. That's where the pond remote comes from. Interesting. So this Tsukuyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susano, via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right. They believe their gods or kami reside in physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalogue of such relics. But if we are to contain a threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. Something because I couldn't read too fast. I hit the touchpad. Fine idea, and I know for a fact that our friends in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help to prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on aetherology. Pancrad, greetings. Could it be that I'm in time for tea? Certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigation went. So this is let's recap the last patch. After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhouse gravekeepers. They all told much the same story. Elise and her officers had confirmed Xenos dead, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and I will assume the fact to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Ala Mhigan. Oh, the ancient Ala Mhigos before the eye, gotcha. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scroll was removed as per Lisa's instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By the stage, 'tis like that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos has not, in fact, risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to let... Oh, hey, who's there?
You look like you're having fun.
Yeah, I'm just reading the thing, because I don't have anyone to talk to.
I was about to be like, I should go into the Dalriada to fight it, and then I'm like, oh, it's after 10.
The Dalriada? What's the Dalriada?
It is the final thing right now that you can do. It's the final thing of Basha.
Gotcha.
It's like a raid.
Right, you and Star were talking...
With 48 people.
Oh! We have that large group, huh?
Yeah, it's... No matter how many people go into it, though, it scales to how many people go into it. I think. But you need a certain minimum people to actually be able to do it, because you have to split the parties and all that.
Gotcha. Alright, we get a flash at Xenos the Ascian.
I figure I might as well just wait until John's able to do it with me, because we have weekly quests to do each one once.
Uh-huh.
And I have to do a bunch of them anyways for getting my last resistance weapon upgrade. I have over 100k channel points for you, by the way, now.
Oh, gosh. That's a lot of channel points. Maxima has, like, these flashy purple eyes. That's interesting. Solus that's why the burn is the reason Solus decided that primals are a no-no. Gotcha. Or icons, as they call them in Garlemald. Someone is attacking us while we are in the Magitek. Okay. No, Maxima, you can't be unalived. I don't even know who's shooting at them, that's wild. I can't believe Alfino died.
Slasher really shows the kindness of people.
Does it?
Yeah, because when you die, you lose some of the experience you're gaining in here,
Okay.
and if you actually revive yourself, you lose even more. So like you literally just write, "Hey, I need a res," and you point where you are on the map, and people will come and pick you up.
So wait, when you die, you lose XP, but if you don't revive, you lose more.
If when you die, you lose some, but
Oh.
if you use the revival thing, like you know, like how it's
Oh,
it's your
when
kid.
you've-
Would you like to respawn?
Gotcha.
If you press yes to that, you lose a shit
What?
of
This is who is what? Eh? Who? I'm a healer. I don't like it.
ton. I know what you're doing.
I don't like it.
Welcome to role playing.
What are they?
You have the role play buff.
What are they? I can't even check what the abilities do. Because physics a heal, ruins a damage. What?
I mean, you can move the little touchpad to hover over it.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, just move your finger over the touchpad and it'll
Unaspected
show a cursor.
damage with a potency of 30 to all targets. And nearby. Okay, and that ruin 3 is unaspected damage potency of 200. Physics of baby heal. Starstorm. Also damage. Okay, what do y'all want me to do? Just moving? Move the airship wreckage. Attack the airship wreckage. Oh no, I gotta stop moving when I'm casting stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Something like that. Okay, fine. We're gonna get through it. It'll be our introduction.
At least if you are made to do red mage is much easier for casting because you literally just cast something and then you can just move around while you insta cast the other one.
That's mainly why I put red mage on the list as opposed to
Black mage would be even worse
I put black.
because it's literally just you're staying still and just hard casting things all the time.
I put black mage just in case my audience wants to see me suffer. Honestly, I feel like that'd be funny.
No, if they wanted to see you suffer, they would have done heal. You would have put a healer or a tank, and they would have done that.
Well, no, I had to stick to DPS. I'm playing DPS.
You are gonna need to get one of each roll to 80 to do certain quests. Just to let you know in the future.
I am gonna start. I'm gonna grab.
I still have to do the magic DPS world quests, so I can do the void quests after.
I think I'll do. My magic DPS would be red mage.
It's probably one of the better ones. It's either that or I would say summoner. If you level up summoner, you will also technically leveling up scholar as well,
Which is
which is
the
a healer.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna do red mage for magic DPS. Whatever. I've got a bunch of melee DPS. And... Why are you guys hurting me so hard? Oh, see, I combining them to walk away a little bit. It's not really easy. I see what the problem is. That's a commander. I want the stranger's death first. Why are you do these? Do you not know how to use your tank stance? Is that what's going on here? Can I heal myself? The answer to that is yes, but it's not worth it. Gotcha. For real though. Okay. Maxima dude wants to learn how to use tank stance.
Also, for instances, try and target the weaker members first, because when you get rid of them, everyone else will attack the higher, stronger one.
Mm-hmm.
At least you can heal yourself with physic.
Yeah. I'm gonna run out of MP soon though.
And unlike normal physic, that physic does something.
Alfie knows cheating. Okay, good, we win.
Well, he's supposed to be kind of a scholar, but not really a scholar.
I didn't see the warning on how long.
His class is Academian, I think.
Oh, he's like level 3 scholar.
He's like a custom class that's kind of a scholar, but really not.
Do the other characters have that too?
There's a character later that kind of has like their own class. There's two that kind of have their own classes later, but most of them are typically like, oh yeah, Alize's a red mage.
Yeah, at least.
All that stuff. I can't tell you who's which class because if I say a bunch of things, it's spoilers. So
Yeah, fair.
Shadowbringers, a lot of people change classes, Endwalker, we're gonna have some people change classes
Oh
again.
no, Alfino's gonna get to be a sage and Walker is what you guys have been saying?
Yes, that is true.
Alfino's like, I don't want to die here.
Oh, you're gonna be introduced to a very good character.
Someone just one-shot that. Who's this boy? Woo! Oh, he's pure Guardian.
Meet the Shadow Hunter.
What a name. I'm in love with it. Can I have that as a class, please? Do I have to fight again? Oh no, he's just gonna clean up shop. Okay. I love the outfit he's wearing? What the heck? He looks like Dante from Devil May Cry. At least the outfit.
Did you notice what's on his hip, though, if you saw it for a split second?
I thought I saw
think
it
it'll show you again.
I thought I saw a gun. Alright, let's get the strangers first. Why do you insist on aiming on allies? Alfino. Okay, let's not stand in there. Menace.
No, there's a bunch of stuff on his left hip that you'll see in the cutscene after.
Yeah, I can't really do
He'll even explain about it too. And it's the reason for his name.
the Menace. Oh. He's doing that thing that Xeno's supposed to do. Am I supposed to be healing people?
You don't have to.
Good. What's Ruin look like? Oh, it's still the balls. Okay. Story mage.
Every once in a while, try using Tri-Shackle.
Yeah,
It's like, I think it's dots,
no, it's a bind?
bind, and I think maybe
Maybe
damage
bind.
then, I guess.
They're all
Oh, AoE bind? Yeah, that makes sense. You can kite with it then.
and the bind isn't really that long. I can't use a limit breaker apparently. Cool.
Not yet, you don't have the bar, or I mean, oh, now you can.
Yeah, my bar's full, but it won't let me cast it.
It should let you in a moment. Actually, it should let you do it now.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
Like, it's not letting you put it and then place it down.
Oh, there we go. That's safe. I don't see it.
Oh, yeah, I see you doing it on stream now. Yeah, the magic one, you go like a circle you place.
Gotcha.
If you place that one carefully, you can get, like, I think all 4 in it.
I got 2. I think I got all 4 of them, but didn't kill all 4 of them. The mercenary appreciated it, apparently, so he's a pretty cool dude. What's on here? Oh yeah, it's a mask. I thought it was a skull when I initially saw it. Is the cutscene over? That's a Garlean weapon. Oh wait, he's fully Garlean, so what am I saying? Is he one of the Populatus? Small boy. He's like, there's a Garlean there. Why is there an Elzen? Yeah, or is he? Oh, he knows he's a Scion too. He's an ex-Scion. He fought the Scions. Interesting. So the Emperor sent him after us. Cool. Purple eyes from that dude as well. Names are not yours when they ask you. A mask? An Asian mask. Oh! The face of our prey. Hello.
Yeah, the Shadow Hunter.
That's rad. Can I be him? It makes me want to be a gunbreaker.
Burger is actually pretty fun. It does feel more like a DPS.
It is one
But
of
it just kind of, it feels a little slower, though, as a DPS.
Obviously, it's gonna be the tank I play the most, I think, or the first tank I'm gonna level up more.
Yeah, well, it's 60, so be very fast to level it up.
We're gonna do Gunbreaker, then Dark Knight, then go back to Warrior for a hot sec. Shadow. He's gonna leave that mask on the ground. Yep. So he knows how to take out acids. Interesting. That's a lot of them. That's more than me! Accounting for the one he just tossed, that's 8. No, 7.
And then there's also the thing of the color of the mask determines the rank of Ascian as well.
Yeah, I don't know what the black ones are. I know that...
Black are basic ones.
So Nabrialis and La Brea? No, La Brea was a red mask, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He took out one of the bigger guys. That's it. Whew, my mom is having the oven do its auto clean thing, which just essentially means burn the inside, everything that's inside the oven. It smells bad and there's smoke, so I'm kind of a little bit short of breath. There's not that much smoke anymore, but... Yada yada. I can't believe my character ate. I didn't think I'd have no Tetra tonight. That's an interesting concept. 2 weeks in a row. Thank Red.
I need to do a copied factory run sometime soon.
We will be able to do that one time soon, hopefully.
Well, I need to farm the items from each of those raids so I can upgrade my gear to be item level 530.
Sisterly act, LMAO. If you've come here hoping for news, bad news. There is none.
You got Ponder.
Yeah, I don't know what that emote looks like.
You can kind of guess from the image.
Yeah.
It's like,
Is it just a face?
Well, yeah, it just gives you a different facial expression.
Oh, okay.
There are emotes like that, or just facial expressions.
I didn't realize. Oh, Alice say, like, he could bother to answer me all the way off in the distance. Alfeo crashed his ship and was, like, just injured as hell. Well, maybe not injured, but he's going through a rough time. Good, we got something to do. Whew. Gonna be a chill stream, though. You guys said there was gonna be a trial again? Or is it another...
There's a dungeon, like, I think the next quest after the one you're on.
You guys said a total of 3 and 2 were the end of the patch, so it stands to reason that the next one should be a dungeon.
Yeah, if you are now done 4.3, and on 4.4, it's the second quest of 4.4. I'm pretty sure.
I said 4.3 everywhere, but it was supposed to be 4.4. That means I'm really close to the end. Okay.
Well, you were at 4.3.
Yeah. Whoa, who's this dude? He looks cool. Riol. Man. Everything's going on at once, as one does. Oh, pardon me. On to the Alamegan Quarter. And we, my sister got me and Ada a game called, Dungeon Madness.
Okay.
Or the Dungeon It's a card game based off D&D, obviously.
Okay.
Think of like it's as if basically it's like a very simplified version. No, that's not true. It plays a lot like Red Dragon Inn,
Okay.
where like you pick a character, they have their own deck, and then your goal is to just beat up everybody else. There's just no drink counter, basically.
Okay. Makes sense.
It's pretty simple. We have an expansion, I think, but it's standalone, and it has all the monsters, or some monsters, I guess. So there's a dragon, a red dragon, there's a beholder, a mimic, an owl bear, a mind flayer, and I don't remember what the last one is. And I played the mimic, and the mimic is... I was like, this is funny, because according to this game, the dragon can't beat the mimic in a one-on-one. Because I played twice against Ada, and the mimic was just nasty. Red, oh, back to life. Wait, he never died. When was it?
Go into the dungeon with you as double DPS, I guess.
Sure.
Gives me a
God,
chance to level
I
up
needed
this
that.
machinist a little bit.
I won't bother telling you to catch your breath.
Yeah.
Quite.
God, machinist rotations is very simple.
I want to play Machinist at
After
some
the
point.
successful
There's, like,
uprisings
there's,
in
like-
Doma and Alamigo,
There's a fair amount of
Others and
abilities,
several
but half of them are for like
the Dalmaskins
single target, and
paid
half of them are
heaviest
for
price.
AoE.
Yeah.
For their
So
defiance,
there's really not
the
much
Emperor made a
you need to use if you're just fighting a boss.
Oh, he just brought us Oscar.
I have empty space on my first
But
like
not
all
all
my
have
first
given
bar.
up on liberty.
Mm.
Hearten, we have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word.
Level 80 rotation for Machinist, just super simple. Okay.
There is at least a spark.
Well, like, so they have to add like a new mechanic
A
or a new
spark in want of
rotation,
kindling,
basically, or
yes.
to.
The Alliance
No, they
has already
typically just
begun
add new
supplying
abilities
material
or
to
they
assist.
change something.
The
For
support
example,
effort
the
has been led
machinist,
by
what
the
they did
Sultana
is
and the elder
as you
Seizia,
leveled up,
who have both seen
it
enough
made the
Alamegan
basic
refugees
attack
to know the
rotation a
consequences
bit
of oppression.
stronger.
And for their troubles, they have
So it
quickly-
went from
That is all
split
for the
shot,
prophet.
slug shot, clean shot
Our
to
friends, the
heated split
Populares,
shot,
have
heated
suffered
slug
something
shot,
of a
and heated clean
setback, I
shot.
regret to say. Talk is...
Mm.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Speaking of whom,
Boy.
the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally...
Wow. The Crown Prince is going out being like, hey, I'm a changed man.
Looks in plain sight.
Yes.
Frickin' Xenos.
But it was not that.
They want
which
us to know
brought
there's
me here
Nazi
in such
involved.
haste. During my time in the provinces,
But Alphonse should have arrived by now. Could they?
the possibility did cross my mind. As you know, scions assigned to covert operations.
I
such
just
as
ate
reorder
food and I
myself.
want to eat more food.
I kind of feel that.
I mention this because it was originally Alpha.
I'm having the feeling of like I need snacks again because when I get to this, I'm just gonna keep eating after
You spoke with
meals.
Alphonse?
Spoke with? No. I but heard his voice. And none
I
too
want all the snacks. I feel like snacks just help me like stay awake.
the burn.
Oh, they're in the
wasting on edge of
burn.
effort.
I
Something
should have.
must
Yeah,
be
that makes
happening.
sense. That's gonna make living really hard.
Yeah.
There's no time to waste. We must make for the burn at once.
Love when you told me the concept for your
I had
movie
a
character. I was like,
feeling you might say
the
that."
woods, huh? Boy. Yeah.
I can't very well sit around here drinking.
But yeah, I also made my
So I'm
favorite
going.
enemy beasts, and I didn't want to do the work of adding all that extra Tasha's things they did to make the ranger better. So I just was like, fuck it, I'll just use the default, and I'll just add Stormkeeper in.
I was gonna say like I don't think if it's better just to play or to keep up with the other classes, that shouldn't really be an issue with us.
Yeah, it's what Tasha did to the ranger is most of those abilities, like you get, you know, like the favorite terrain, favorite enemy, you can pick a different one instead of that. They have like a different option, and there's a different level 10 ability, level 3 ability you can add. There were ways to make the ranger feel more useful because no one really liked playing ranger because every class did what
It
was
did
supposed to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is an ether current up there.
Ranger is pretty much the jack of all trade class, but there are better jack of all trade classes.
Bard?
So, yeah.
Bard is by far a better jack of all trades class.
Yeah, it is. And that makes Ranger just kind of sad. The only thing you could use Ranger for to be good would be like exploration, and there's not a lot of
Who
rules
does that in D&D?
that include exploration,
It's not a system for that.
as well as the flavor. That's the other reason you would pick it.
Oh man. we we pledged for something because I convinced my family pledged. We kickstarted something or backed something up on Kickstarter today.
Yeah.
The last 48 hours convincing my family to pitch in. And then they sent a message like an hour after I finished the pledge. Your pledge was canceled. I'm like, what? No! This ain't an hour!
Why?
Please, no! I'm like,
Why was it?
so I'm like, they're like, we saw you canceled your pledge. We're so sorry to hear you leave. Here are the updates and things that the stretch goals that we've unlocked. I'm like, I didn't cancel my pledge. And they're like, no, you're right, we didn't. Sorry, that was a glitch in our system. I'm like, woo! This was telling me I was still pledged and everything. I was like, please, I need to know. I can back it.
Hi,
Oh,
Sam. I
Sam.
heard you turn on the game.
Yes.
I turned on the game today.
We're almost at a dungeon, and we need a tank and healer.
Okay, cool. I can do either.
I booted up the game and it went, oh, and I'm like, soon.
Soon you'll be able to actually watch that trailer.
Yeah. Where are they trying to get? Oh, right. Oh, they want me to go to the Doman Enclave. I could have just paid to go straight there, but no. The system doesn't acknowledge Doman Enclave when you click on the quest location.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Hey, oh no, I'm not there. I thought I was there for a second, but I'm not even in your world either.
Yeah, if I play Ninja, it's going to be very exciting for Shadowbringers.
Ninja is very fast and very fun.
Yeah, I know, I kind of got lost.
You won't be doing as much damage in each attack, but you will be doing more attacks.
I've played Ninja before, right? My Ninja's currently level 60, I think? So I just forget.
Then you should be used to kind of how it plays.
Yeah. I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I think the
So
only difference between 60 to 70 is what is the main difference for Ninja? Let me check.
I should do my class quests.
Ninja.
I do them when I hit 70 because 70 is the only time when you actually get a new ability.
Oh yeah, it gives you the new gauge, like the new form of like resource pool, which can give you an AoE or a single target, and then gives you Tenchi Jin at the end.
Oh.
Tenchi Jin is as long as you stay still, you can use 3 ninjutsu for free.
Why would I stay still? I don't like that.
I mean, that's the only time you ever have to stay still.
I like.
You stay still and then you just cast 1, 2, 3, and then you can move again.
I was gonna put Monk on the the poll, and I was like, I don't know how to play Monk. I've tried. It's not clicking for me yet.
It has a very variable rotation. Like you can literally warp it any way you want. It looks like.
I've played it up to level 30, I think, and it's not that I don't understand.
I have it level 42. I just don't want to do the reason I'm not leveling it anymore is because I just don't want to do the class quests yet.
Yeah.
My monk is at 61, and I still don't play it correctly.
So that's the thing. I feel like I'm not doing damage. Because like compared to Ninja and
Do you activate the?
Fire Fist usually.
I was gonna say Fire Fist. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. No, I feel like I don't do enough damage. Maybe it's just because of how fast it goes. I don't see how much damage it does over time, but it just feels weak, and I know that's not supposed to be.
I know the way you're supposed to do it is there's like the single target combo. There's like kind of like 2 of them, and
yeah, you go
the middle action on one of them is like a damage increase.
Yeah.
and the finisher on the other one is a dot.
Yeah.
And you have to do this weird dance that's not just, oh, I do one combo and then I do the other. It's literally doing one combo and then you're... It's like... It's really hard to explain because it's literally like, do the first attack, do the damage increase, then do the dot,
Yeah.
then do normal for like the normal ability that's mostly just damage ones, and then you do the dot one again and a normal finisher, and then you do normal damage increase.
Yep. Because you can kind of mix and match. You can kind of mix and match them because they only require you to be in one pose, right?
Yeah, you have to do the cooldown between each of those, like the dot and the damage increase. You need to do one combo between one of them. You need to do 2 combos between the others. So you have to like do this weird dance of your combo is constantly changing which buttons you have to use.
It sounds so complicated.
It's the thing is, if once I'm actually playing it, it seems a little simpler when you're doing it, but it's still like mentally remembering sometimes. Oh, I have to press this one now.
Yeah, and then on top of all that, you need to get the directionals, otherwise those effects don't come to play.
Well, the effects still come in. It's more you just don't get the slight damage increase.
Some of them you require the directional to do the effect.
It sucks even more.
I think the DOT you need to get the directional.
No. The thing is, I don't remember needing the directional for those.
I can double check. I'm not quite sure. Let's see here. Because I know that you...
The damage over time is just increasing the damage by 30 potency. The increased damage increases it by 30 potency. No, they still do the effect. It's just it's the increase in damage.
You get crit damage on Boot Shine. No directional on True Strike. Snap Punch does 300 increase, so increased potency, no, they all have increased potency.
Yeah, that's they still have the other effects still, so...
You're right.
So you don't need to land them, but it's good to learn.
Slight increase there.
I feel like I would need to look at exactly where you need to be for each one, and then you can kind of figure out how you're supposed to dance it.
Yeah, it goes, so it goes rear.
Rear is how you start for one of them.
Boot Shine is always rear. True Strike is rear.
The middle one's flank.
I think you need to be in Raptor. What can you do for Raptor? The Coral
Oh, wait, no, it goes that one. It goes Boot Shine, True Strike.
Which needs to be, yeah. And then I guess it's Snap Punch.
Yes. So rear, flank, or rear, flank, rear.
Flank. You can do rear,
so
flank,
rear,
flank,
or rear, flank, rear. And then you kind of you have to mix each one, so it's really weird.
And then there's the fucking...
That's just the basic ones, too. I'm not counting, 35 and onward.
Yeah, I know. It's just completely bonkers. Props to people who can pull it off.
Eventually, I'll maybe learn.
I
want to get to 50 at least sometime soon.
I'm gonna stick to my basic ones. Go back to Sam here. Oh, this is not my samurai outfit. Let's update that. There we go. Whew. I just cussed because of how bonkers it is, so that's 2 subs to the first night tonight.
I need to, no, I don't need to do anything. I have the chance of getting my OSEP sometime tomorrow and on.
Same. I want it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I'm craving snacks, and I kind of need snacks.
Oh, the concept of, oh, you want to play Dancer? Yeah. Cool, just play ARR and play Monk. Oh, wild. You'd think if they'd have made Dancer a melee DPS, it could have been that setup.
Apparently, when Samurai came out, Samurai is what people wanted Monk to turn into. As in to, have that way of, running it.
Oh, they wanted the key, the...
You know, how it had, the, I'm pretty sure, you do the different combos to get the things.
Yeah,
or it's just something in general about, something about Samurai people wanted for Monk to play like.
What I think Monk has that is neat is the stances. That's a sweet concept. I feel like they.
Yeah, the stances make it so that your combo is fluid.
I like that. I don't know.
It's just really hard to figure out what you should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to look up a guide for Monk if I'm honest.
I will get it to 50 and then maybe figure. I already figured out how to do the basic rotation.
That's the thing too. I think that the complexity of the class itself is because of how fluid it is, as opposed to other classes where you just have do one combo, follow up with another combo, right?
Yeah.
So every other class that I've played so far is basically keep up certain buffs or keep up certain debuffs. Whereas at the this is not the quest I wanted.
Yeah, if like for example, Dragoon is just go through one combo, go through the other one.
Yeah.
Use your off GCDs in between, and buff yourself and all that. Keep your life or blood of the dragon up and all that. That's Dragoon in a nutshell.
Samurai is just do each combo in an order and then apply whichever.
And the middle ability for each of the samurais is a buff.
Yep, and then apply whichever EI jutsu you feel is necessary. So DOT usually, and then I go straight to 3.
Yeah.
Boss fights.
Usually it's dot, then you could do the 3 one 3 times, and then you do the dot again, and I think that's how you do the rotation.
That's how I've been doing it, so I'm like...
John tells me the rotation changes a little bit later because of more abilities.
We'll see how that is. I'm literally 5 levels away from... Oh, what is her name? I don't know what her name is. Oriana? No, that wasn't it earlier.
Honestly, you can get everything in that wrong and it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, I just accidentally triggered this again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go with
Delightful.
Let's go with Elena. I don't
The thing that pulled you out of it earlier last time was
the
Touchin.
it was Tsukuyomi.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, I got one right. That's excellent. Woo. I didn't get the other guy. Why am I in this?
I don't know, man.
I thought I was doing the story.
I haven't even finished that quest line, by the way, because I just haven't done the quests that are near it.
Why do
they? Everything.
I like the way the Rowena Splendors are dressed. They all have the same outfit. It's pretty neat. Look at the Lalafels.
What? Is the sky falling?
No, Lalafell. There's a big little flat. I haven't clipped the bowl cut.
You haven't clipped it yet?
No, I haven't gone back yet. Have you seen a carbuncle roaming about? No, I haven't.
Hey Sam, I found out the Machinist level 80 rotation is very simple.
Yeah,
those abilities like Flamethrower and Bioblaster you get, yeah, those are just AoEs.
Yeah, I know.
And
most people don't even use Flamethrower.
to be honest, I can see why. It's just, I use the Flamethrower for 10 seconds, it's constantly doing damage to things in front of me.
Is that a machinist ability? What?
Yeah. That's what it is. It's you activate it and you just stay still for 10 seconds, just moving a flamethrower in a cone in front of you.
That sounds great!
It's just constant damage to things in
Yeah,
front
but
of you.
you're not allowed to move during it or it cancels it.
Oh boy, just like in Hunter's Legends. That's great. There's a dude in Hunter Legends, or Hunter's Legend, yeah, Hunter's Arena Legends, where one of his abilities is just chug alcohol, spit fire. And like it catches everybody I've ever played against because they're like, oh, the fire's done now, right? But it's like a solid like 3 seconds of just right in front of you, and if you lock on, it tracks. So it's not a balanced game.
It was just kind of clunky when I tried it. Oh, talking about clunky, I played Jack 2 earlier.
Yeah, I saw.
It is so. It's much harder to control than I remember. I did not think it was that bad.
It looks floaty.
Either that or they messed up when porting it or something, because holy crap. Double jumping is the most awkward thing. It's like you have to be pinpoint timing that double jump.
Oof. That's like
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they fucked up a port. They fuck up a lot of ports.
Some things just don't port that
Especially
well.
PlayStation.
Did you mean Chrono Trigger?
It's like I used to just be like, okay, I'll press
No,
X,
no.
X to jump, like
Matt,
double jump. It's like
okay.
X, X.
So, one of the Harvest Moon games, A Wonderful Life, the PS4 port, because the walking animation was connected to the frames. Every time you walk, it's like your character's speed running in place. So you're still moving at the same speed, but the animation is like your character's running really fast in place.
I actually have the GameCube version of that game.
Yeah, I have the GameCube version as well, but I wanted the PlayStation. The PlayStation version was on sale for like $2, and I'm like, oh well, I know there's extra romance options in this version because it's a special edition.
Ooh, is
So
there?
I'm like, yeah. You can romance the music girl, the one who plays piano.
I was romancing Nami because Eve isn't in that game.
Yeah.
Like, also, I think that A Wonderful Life on GameCube only allows you to play as one gender.
Yes, that is accurate. They actually have two separate games. They separated the genders into two games.
Right, it's Another Wonderful Life is the girl version, right?
Yeah, that's the one I currently have on GameCube because my original copy of A Wonderful Life got destroyed, and I couldn't find another copy. But I did find Another Wonderful Life. I'm like, fuck it.
Same game, yeah. Different. Yeah, my ex had Harvest Moon, the burn now accessible memory of melody of no. The other GameCube version, it's called. It's one where you have to collect music notes.
I don't remember, man.
It's a lot more fun than A Wonderful Life, in my opinion. You can do more stuff. You have access to more bachelors.
Yeah.
The rest. We're good to go in the dungeon.
I always really liked A Wonderful Life.
It was definitely better than I have
Okay, would y'all rather me go in as tank or healer? What dungeon are we even doing? I
The
don't
burn.
know.
Burn.
Burn? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh. Alright, I'll go in as tank.
Which one's the one that
Actually, no, I changed my mind. I'm going in as healer.
Which one's the one that has the meme with that Josh sent me, I think, where the dude just like dances?
The twinning?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's level 80. That's a level 80 optional dungeon.
Ah, dang it! It's Shadowbringers.
I did the. I think I even did the burn earlier today, and I hated the group I was with because they weren't fighting the stupid dragon heads.
Nice.
Yeah. If only John was here. I know why he's probably not here, but still.
Cue us so that I can switch class and kill this moth.
Yeah, I was pulling it up.
Was it because he's a sad boy?
Go kill your moth. I fucking got that. I'm fucking up my sentences.
Then I've done. If I take another class.
It's a hunt, and I need the XP.
I need to get that checked.
I'm leveling up 4 different classes throughout the MSQ and Shadowbringers.
I don't have any more class quests for samurai.
Level 70 is the last for class quests for now.
I cry tears of sadness.
And then once you get to Shadowbringers, you have world quests that you'll have to do along the way.
Yeah, but I only have like one. I only have.
Okay, here's the thing. In the end, I think you are gonna want to do a healer class, a casting class.
For void quest?
Yeah.
I still need to do the magic one to unlock it.
Well, according to the poll, I'm gonna be probably doing a caster class.
Good.
It's either ninja or.
At least then you'll have 2 role quests to do. Okay.
It's currently ninja or red mage. Oh no, red mage, pull ahead.
Yay! Recommend red mage.
I mean, either way, they both do magic and physical damage.
Is that a thing that's split in this game?
Magic and physical? Yes. Some tanks, for example, the Dark Knight has a defensive skill that reduces magic damage.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You're right.
Also, in Basha, there are enemies that are weaker to one type of damage, and there's some actions you can use that can switch. If you're doing physical damage, it'll turn it into magical damage.
Interesting. That means you can go in with any class and have a good time.
Yeah, you just have to have the action to make sure your all your physical damage turns into magical damage for a certain amount of time.
You know what? I just had a silly idea.
What?
I'd like to have an MMORPG that plays like this, but is Etrian Odyssey. Thank you. Goodbye. It wouldn't work whatsoever. There's no way that thematically it fits.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Like, no, think about it. Like, there's no way it would thematically fit. You can't run an Etrian Odyssey game that's a dungeon crawler RPG and make it an MMORPG that plays like Final Fantasy XIV. It's impossible. It just doesn't add up.
You would have to have it be constantly dungeon runs.
Yeah, it just doesn't. I don't feel like it would fit, and so I don't see it. You know, the series doesn't have the same reputation. They tried to make Dragon Quest an MMORPG, and we all know how that ended.
I don't even remember.
They didn't make it overseas. That's a first hint.
Fair enough.
Dragon Quest
You
10.
want,
I'm actually surprised it didn't make it then.
you want to know something hilarious?
Yeah.
That's the game Yoshi P worked on before he came to this one.
No, he worked on DQ Cross.
He was working on the Dragon Quest stuff, yeah.
That's so sad. I guess we could say at least the writing was probably good, but like I don't think Dragon Quest lends itself that well to an MMO gameplay, just because unlike Final Fantasy, it's not as fluid in the way it plays, right? Whereas like Final Fantasy has had mainstays across the series, but usually they play a little different. Like the gameplay changes somewhat. Past it's not even all turn-based. Dragon Quest
Yeah.
main turn-based the entire series, and has used the same leveling system across, like starting from like Dragon Quest 4, I think. Like, how do you make that? I'm curious to see how it actually played. But like, I think the servers are down now, so. Yay! We won, Genbu! Tataru's sad! Sorbonne's dead! Wait, I missed that. He's dead? Oh! Genbu's like, he's still alive, you dumb. Surprise! Soroban and Genbu are one.
Oh my god, a talking turtle. Every time I'm gonna reference that every time I see the turtle.
Oh no, I'm a tortoise now. Amatemako. Wow. Genbu is now weaker than... Very nice. Aww, Genbu's sharing... This is basically Piccolo. Soroban is Piccolo.
Where is my elite mark? Come out, you little fuck.
Better give up your soul, boy!
I need 100 sacks of nuts.
Nut!
I just want the mount.
It's treasure time! Tataru's super excited. I'm just excited to see this quest on my list. Suzaku, this was fun and all, but I'm tired of seeing this gray gold quest.
Always tanks we're waiting on.
Nobody plays tanks anymore.
I'd switch to a tank, but like, I'm
You wanna play
leveling up
Pew Pew?
Gunbreaker and it's not the right level.
You wanna play Pew Pew, man?
Fair enough.
I feel that. I could switch to a tank as well, but I don't have any level 70 tanks. Because Shadowbringers did not bring us a tank. Wait, yes they did, but it doesn't matter.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 is right. Stop talking, auspices. I just want to get out of here. Fought the giant Kieran. I'm riding it now. Pretend that I'm riding for you.
Oh yeah, John. I got the best minion. We
Did you
must
say
back-
John?
I did.
I said Josh.
I heard John.
I may have misspoken. Like I said, I still have a swollen jaw. Give me a break. Alright. Yeah, antibiotics didn't do crap.
That's nice. Less than 5 minutes, huh?
I'm gonna die.
I'm going to die. I'm in danger.
Yeah, no, I got the best minion.
Which one is it? Why is Fox making a Big Bang Theory reference?
Who knows?
Whoa! Look at all those! Look at all those meowths we killed.
Meow meows.
All right, Fox is live, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Northeast. Finally, where is it? There it is. I swear to God, the moment I change class to kill my elite mark, the queue's just gonna go off.
All right, enough. We're skipping this cutscene, please. Let me end this quest already. I'm only here to fight gods. Let me out. I'm shocked the queue hasn't gone off. Absolutely wild. I've teleported like 3 times. Come on, game. Whoa, the giant shiny bird. What in the frickle freckle?
There, I got 100 sacks of nuts.
I looked up the DPS classes for the poll, and Blue Mage was considered there, but it said limited class. I was like, how what's the word I'm looking for? How valid? Not valid. How viable would playing Blue Mage through expansion final be?
It wouldn't
I
be.
don't think you would be able to.
Level 7.
I also don't think so. What was that? It caps at 70?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a limited job. It can't go to level 80.
That's
It was
interesting.
recently made to go from 60 to 70, like in one of the patches that passed.
That's so weird.
So they gave more content for it to do. You can learn more spells. You can fight Go-Go. I like that.
You can't learn all the copy factory abilities.
Whatever they are.
Not yet.
Yeah, but you can learn all of the level 70 ones.
Not yet. Menacing.
I mean,
It's
they'll-
eventually going to get
they'll
upgraded as well.
They'll likely raise the cap again at some point. So
Well, obviously, yeah. I'm just I'm just imagining
it's probably
fucking
gonna stay like 10 levels behind the MSQ.
until the game decides to stop making new expansions.
They're going to keep going for a while.
Chuckle. Yeah. Well, I mean, the game is 10 years old now.
Yes, it just had its 10th anniversary.
That's what the event was.
Yeah.
Surprised if they just decided to go like, yeah, actually, 20 years is our goal.
I mean, look at games like WoW. That thing lasted an eternity.
We're speaking about it like it's already dead.
It is.
I know.
They've lost more than 50% of their player base, of their already dwindled player base.
Oof. I know that
It's
Ada's uncle keeps like is talking about it on Facebook, and I'm like, stop. Just
Yeah.
Talking about what?
wow.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would anybody still talk about WoW?
He's playing it, and some people are complaining to the official pages, like they're commenting on the pages posts, like, hey, do this and this and this instead, or something. Today on Twitter, I saw someone who was like, this would be great, the Void Elf Sword and Shield. And they're like, what about these ones and other Elf Sword and Shields? And they're like, you hear that, WoW? Make this happen. Make your fans happy. And people were like, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
WoW never makes its fans happy.
Of course not, they don't.
Yeah.
It's a miracle it lasted this long.
Diary
Yeah.
Maku Armor Strike.
Well, the only reason it lasted this long is because I didn't have competition that
Yeah.
could match it. Or at least the people who played WoW didn't really want to play anything besides WoW.
What does the parasol?
Yeah.
Fashion accessory. What is this?
Yeah, you can hold an umbrella.
I mean, yeah, man. If I want to look like a fancy lady, where's that?
There's the angel wings are also a fashion accessory.
I do not have the angel wings.
You get them at Gold Saucer for MGP.
Gotcha. Who also got the orchestrated roll? Nope. Apparently can't use that. Not execute at this time. Interesting. It's because I have a parasol. Weird.
Two on the wall.
I've got this as well. Yeah, I can't use anything in my inventory with the parasol on. Interesting. Okay.
The game keeps trying to tempt me with the role quest, but I'm like, no. I'm doing all the role quests at the same time.
Be gone! Quest!
Like,
Yo, Jimbo.
I'm getting all of my the 4 classes I'm leveling through the MSQ. Every time they reach one of the role quest thresholds, then I do it.
One of the wolf
But
was actually a
I-
good dude.
I have 2 classes that aren't there yet, so I can't do it yet.
I have to do it all at the same time.
I could have done it all at the end.
I mean, you have to do one of them, at least one of them, to even finish the MSQ.
Yeah, and
Really?
honestly, the game is so much better if you do all of them
Oh yeah, it is.
because it explains like all of the story of the of people.
Can't say too much about it.
Yep.
Hold up! I need to put the proper outfit on. I changed my hat.
Oh my god, look! The Arctic! It's Canada!
Or like Arctic Antica, I don't know. It's called the burn, but it's all snowy.
It's sand, actually.
Must be the freezer burn. Yeah.
It's a land with no aether.
Wow, must be nice. Could just be Garlemald, you know? They're just chilling.
Oh, look, our tank is a Lalafell.
Are we using the
Oh
same?
yeah.
Put me on
Wearing the
Midgar
Dark
Silver.
Knight armor like it looks good on him.
Like it looks good on him.
Make ready, friends.
Chat.
We are come to the burn.
Oh, it's his first time here too.
Or it's mine?
It's the tank's first time too.
Oh, did it say? Oh, I see. You're so full of garbage, Red! The burn! He's gonna be like, what do you mean it's your first time when you start talking mechanics for the first time with the first boss we see? Hello, my name is Selena. I'm not
I'm not gonna be explaining mechanics, so.
like this dungeon doesn't need mechanics explained.
I mean, except like the last one.
No, let him do it blind.
Oof. Kukul Khan.
I think
We wiped to that a lot. We need some like revenge against everybody else in the games.
That's
No.
not a healthy.
we only because we didn't even look at them. Okay, when the 4 of us were going through, Josh, we were just bad at mechanics. in
I think
general.
the first time I did it was with John and Jenna. And then we had you do it after.
Is the tank stance on? Because I'm getting hit.
It is.
Okay, it's just not AoEing enough.
Yeah. Careful of rock. Rock fall, people die.
Selena didn't die, so like, it's not bad.
Just so I don't worry about it.
Do this.
I play Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
think I'm out of range.
What are you doing? Red's just a professional troll. Truly living up to his name. Do you think people get a chuckle when they see you?
Some people do.
They just see your name and they're like,
Yeah, some people comment on it.
that's amazing.
I literally went into what was it? I went into something and they were like, "Oh, hey, Red Sheeran, my wife loves your music." Was one of the things I got literally like a couple days ago.
That's great. Yeah, I'm getting
And
targeted.
that was the static I joined for a bit.
You know
there,
what?
there was a static doing stuff, and I joined as the random party member they needed.
It's a static.
You know
so
what?
That's
Okay,
something about me getting attacked because the tank's not tanking properly?
I almost went, and I'm like, oh, it's coming down.
I saw you stop. I'm like, do we stop? It just stopped in the middle of it.
but but it worked in my favor because there was a rock coming down and just smacked in the tank.
I
I
just,
love doing 34k damage with one attack
I just.
every 20 seconds.
Oh, you're playing.
We're gonna get a bit closer, and then we're just gonna do this.
My character's just like, yeah, your rock ain't. You ain't nothing, rock. Hit me harder, baby. Luminare. Ah.
I enjoy spending basically no cast time on healing spells.
I know, right?
Just keep spamming physics.
High level healer is much better than low level healer.
I had to play a healer.
It's primarily white mage. Astro at least. Oh yeah, I can place cards.
I kind of hate the busy work of Astro.
Oh, I got used to it. I just didn't get used to the rework they did on it,
Scorpion
and I don't want to
skin.
relearn it because they're gonna rework
What?
it again.
When he does an AoE hide behind the rock.
There's a harder version of this fight in Baja, and I love it.
Tables. Hide.
I think you can blow up some rocks if you go near them with a circle AoE.
I forget how I can change my combat pose.
Splash T-pose.
Oof. He took a big chunk of damage.
At least he's tanking properly.
That's just targeted, so.
Yeah.
Silence! Wave flash to the past here, but have y'all heard of the
Hide behind the rock.
have y'all heard of the YouTube channel Regular Ordinary Swedish Mealtime? Oh, I think it wants us to
Getting
get close.
close.
Woo! I almost forgot Higenbon is something I can do. Ouch. Crystal Needle. We got this. This boss is easy peasy.
See, I know I'm being a good healer because look, my aggro is high.
This is Hailfire, I don't want this.
Just took out one of our safety nets.
Fine, we don't need all of them.
Don't be near a thing like that, though.
Okay.
I would like to just give everyone a hug.
I would like to initiate moisture.
Sure. I knew it.
Assuming I've watched some critical videos recently. I think the first time I watched any of his moisture videos was Hades. Because there's something about people liking Hades online that makes me very happy.
Do, do.
Because not enough of my friends talk about it.
Talk about
I just don't play it anymore. Not because I didn't like it, but because like I don't really load up the game that often.
Yeah, it's... I have finished it and am considering finishing it on point.
I'd be tempted to do more streams of it though.
It's so good. I feel bad that like that Supergiant is only an indie company. Hey, I know these. These guys are from Final Fantasy 13.
Did you say from Final Fantasy 14?
13.
These are from 13.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
I think the
Yeah.
balls are too.
That guy is too.
The Dreadnought is. The droid,
Yep.
I don't think so.
The droids are not. I don't remember them from 13 at all.
No,
But
I
I
haven't
would.
done...
Final Fantasy 13 actually came to Xbox Game Pass, apparently.
Yeah, I think
I would have been much more happy if we got like just a complete like, oh, we got the trilogy on the current consoles,
Yeah.
and I would have been like, oh, cool, I can play through them again.
and I would have been like, oh, cool, I continue to ignore their existence.
Well, the first one's more of a very narrative driven, and the other ones fixed a lot of like the second one fixed a lot of mechanics.
Like,
in the game.
Josh, I've watched through the entirety of all three games. The narratives are not very good at all.
I enjoyed
I
them
like
a
them.
lot. That's the thing. I'm one of
I enjoy them.
the
I
people
enjoyed
that really like
13 too.
Like I liked 13's story a lot.
I was one of the people who defended the gameplay, like the battle system as well,
Yeah. I mean,
because people keep joking around saying like you just press X to win, and that's you don't do that.
no, it's a little more than
That's the narrative's just not very compelling to me at all. And a lot
I like the way that I like the narrative. There are
it's
some
also-
characters I don't like.
it's also just not told very well. Like I understand like starting a game in the middle of Smash because you know it gives the starting a narrative in the middle of Smash.
Oh, you talking about like how we keep getting like the 13-day prologue in flashbacks?
and it basically doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't. It's dumb. If they want to start the game there, they should start the game there.
I feel like they tried to do the same narrative telling that 7 did, and that bit them because the story telling didn't need that. Because they were telling it from a point of view of characters who didn't know about it, and when you got the flashbacks in 13, you didn't get them to teach other characters or people how or what like had happened. It was literally just a flashback from X character. So it didn't add anything to the story itself, except like, oh, by the way, this happened, but you could have pieced that together, you know, at any time in the story. It didn't need to happen like it did.
Like it's been a while since I've watched like the full story on it, but like actually doing any form of analysis on it, like it's like pulling a thread out of a sweater, and it just gets worse the more you look at it.
Like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the game. The story itself,
Oh no,
I liked it a lot. It's just, I'm
There will be things. There'll be like a safe lane. I remember something like that. But no, I had fun with the game. I didn't like parts of the story. I will say I liked the story in general. I liked it, but there were certain characters and like certain moments I didn't.
Did you mean Hope?
Yeah, pretty much. Not really the biggest fan of Hope.
I feel like maybe Hope is just a hard character to like to begin with.
They made him very hard to like.
I'm curious to know what part of it, like how much of what we're seeing and we don't like is part of what's the lane? Oh, the broken one, I guess.
Yeah.
The one that's broken.
I'm curious to know like how much of what we don't like in the narrative was due to the lens of the cultural lens of the creators, because one of the, for example, completely different game. One of the main issues with Metroid Other M that I've heard of is that people are mad that Samus all of a sudden was turned into a quote-unquote woman, right? She was always considered the strong, really bad egg bounty hunter character because she was silent and just destroying stuff, right? What? I knew that was gonna come, and I still stood there. But in Metroid Other M, suddenly you see her lens, her flashback, her emotions. She freezes up against Ridley, and people are like, "This, why did this happen? This doesn't add up." And when you look at it through the cultural lens of Japan and the writers, you're now looking at it, and apparently, the way I understood the way they explained it in Japan, that kind of emotional reaction and then the capacity to go over it is more impressive to them than just a cold, stone-faced character in the face of adversity like that, in the face of trauma.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
So, like, knowing that
I mean, not to discuss the game's also hella racist.
You mean 13?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. As
The
and
whole
the
thing
Pulse.
against the whole thing against Pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not just that, the way the writing treats the one black character in the main cast.
yeah, he's the comic relief.
How he's like the comic relief.
It's
I
not.
love Saz.
It's not just okay. It's not just that he's comic relief. It's that he's comic relief that they constantly joke is going to R-word one of the other main characters, and that's
Oh,
one
yeah,
joke.
I know. Yeah, that joke. Okay.
I don't remember that joke. Whoa, that must have slipped past.
There were times when this is spoilers, but when like Saz and Vanille had their moment of being alone and like they had their small journey to like what was it called, Nautilus?
They constantly.
Yeah, the time where like he
for
just
example,
gets.
when they have to go to sleep and she makes a line and like they kind of joke about like don't cross this line.
Oh, okay, I guess. Yeah, now with the lens of like I see what you mean. Like if it had.
I mean, I also feel like that could be just I feel like any girl could make that opinion though, not just because he's black.
Yeah, it could have been. That's the thing is, it could have been with any other character, but they chose to make it with Saz, and that's where the issue. More or less.
Yeah, that's sort of where the issue lies. And like, if it was just a one-off joke, it would have been okay. Whatever. Maybe it could have been okay. Whatever.
I don't remember
But
happening
the-
that.
They do a lot of questionable jokes from what I remember.
Well, I only remember that one instance of that kind of thing.
Well, so the thing with Saz, and that's the thing with Saz. I didn't remember that. I do remember that one of my favorite scenes in the game is shortly after that scene where Saz just freaking loses it against Vanille because he learns.
Well, yeah, when he learns that she and Fang were the reason why his son became LSE.
Yeah, it's just it is so.
And how he was literally willing to just kill her or off himself there.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't like the suicide to it, but like I understand that like suddenly your comic relief character just got a lot.
Have you played the other games? Because he's not really comic relief in the
No,
other games.
I've seen him. He doesn't appear so much in 2, but he is.
2, he's not really there. He's there for the DLC.
Yeah, I saw 3.
It's kind of like the casino. But 3, his whole thing is more serious, and it's about how he doesn't joke anymore, and he has a constant scowl, and that's why his son's soul isn't coming back.
Yeah.
Because he's scared.
He scares his son slowly. No, I remember that. Yeah, I have seen. I've played a little bit of 3 and all of 2.
Well, this sounds like a perfect time for fire. I came with the aerosol and a lighter.
So yeah, I was like, when that scene happened in 3, where he gets his awakening, I was like, not in 3, in the first game, I was like, oh gosh, like this comic relief character has character development.
I loved all of the Awakening. Well, Hoax was kind of not that good, but
So the thing, no, you're right. I hated Hoax. It was trash. The thing with the concept of that is the same as why in Persona they're really cool awakenings, just because they're coming to terms with certain things about their own characterizations, right?
yeah, and I love that.
And that's what makes the scenes that much hard hitting and like, yeah, I have to not only face myself, but this big heck off like summon thing that people will recognize via the name as well most of
The
the
one weird thing I found about the summons was how they turn into kind of like vehicles sometimes.
I thought that was cool.
So
Also,
like Gestalt mode.
yeah, Gestalt mode. I was like, that's an interesting concept. Also, it just means that their appearance is going to be drastically changed because they need to look like Transformers now.
Yeah. Well, there was a few new ones in there.
You see someone in
The only ones that really came back were like Alexander, Bahamut, and Odin, I think.
Yeah, they're the main. No, Shiva.
Shiva as well. Well, those are the Shiva sisters.
Yeah, it's Nyx and Nyx.
I forget what the other one's name is.
But yeah, they're technically Shiva together.
Yeah.
Who are the others? There's Brynhildr, there's Hecatonkar. What is that? I choose not to stand in that, friends.
You stand in the gaps.
It makes a star pattern.
Yeah, I saw.
You'll see that particular AoE marker again in the future.
Does Noel?
Like the first Shadowbringer trial for one.
Noel doesn't have. Noel doesn't have a primal, not a primal, an icon.
Noel isn't a Lassie.
It's a missed opportunity.
Also, why is it all the men got their marks on like innocuous parts, and all the women had their marks either like way?
I feel like that is purely fan service. I believe.
I mean,
I need help.
I also require assistance.
also requires assistance.
Three of us are in this.
I'm
Okay, I
gonna
got
go.
you. You good? I thought, hold up. Okay, so Lightning's is on her chest. Snow's is on his hand, isn't it?
Something like that. I'm dead.
Saz is also on his. Oh dear, the tank and.
Yeah, just don't die.
Okay, that's Cap. Woo! It's not up
I can't remember what Colton was.
I want to say.
Fangs was on her arm.
Yeah,
So hers was in a fine location.
Where was Vanille's?
Vanille's was like on her
hip, right?
like leg.
Oh,
It's like inner thigh-ish area,
yeah.
I believe.
I need this second here. We're gonna move. This is fine.
I would have found it more funny if the guys had it like in those locations.
Well, I know that at least two of the guys had it on their chest. That's it. Always got.
Okay, where is it? We have to find it again. Yep, there it is.
So like some of them put it on the chest, and I feel like the chest is the most popular area for most of them. So.
Well, yeah, that's why I feel like the chest is more like understandable. The only one I would really question would be the inner thigh one. Oh, I didn't look around for that one.
Vanille was absolutely hypersexualized comparatively speaking.
I liked Vanille.
Nasty because she's like the youngest one. Okay.
Well, I'm free! I'm gonna second win myself.
That happened. I heard it.
Ow. I'm gonna tactician just to add a little bit of safety.
Oh, yeah, I think it is. That's gonna please. Okay. Okay, I got bloodbath. Good.
I'm gonna wait 30 seconds, then I'm gonna try and limit break if we need it. To try and get him down more.
I wanted to do this that way, and I did in the opposite order. I would limit break, but I am weak.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for weakness to go off. Oh no. Yeah, we desperately need to,
do you want me to do it, or? Okay!
leave me alone!
Okay, here we go. I said limit break!
Just limit break. I would have in a second, but...
Oh! I did it!
He got it!
I didn't think he'd take that much damage.
Limit break samurai does a lot.
Look at that chunky coat.
What's the coat look like? Oh
It's
my
chunk.
god, it is. Oh, it's Dragoon too. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm not taking it. I got another raw emotion. Good. I'm slowly collecting those.
Thanks everyone for not flaming me. This kid has gone through some stuff. He's gone.
Dang.
Technically, I did flame him. I was using flamethrower all over the place.
Just the clutch limit break to end the game. Oh gosh.
Clutch limit break.
Oh, that's what it was.
The clutch limit break is the best limit break.
I love it.
Clutch limit. Also, clutch healer LB3.
Yes.
Also amazing.
Also amazing, yeah.
Honestly, just all clutch limit breaks.
Living through this game the way it was supposed to be played with a limit break. I don't know, it's not horns.
There you are.
Yeah, did you see that
Been
dragon?
contending with bloodthirsty beasts and sand in my
In my every
every
conceivable place.
I had begun to
Ian's gonna be an itchy boy.
Do you recognize the crashed ship of Mistress
Oh yeah,
Liza
they were
and
like,
I
oh, by the
briefly
way,
inspected it.
Vanille looks like a
It
young
is the
girl
vessel
that
that
is
bore
about Hope
Master
Stage, but
Alphinaud.
then Vanille's also over 100 years old, so we can totally sexualize her, I
But there was no
promise.
sign of him.
Yep, totally 100%.
I also feel that, like Mark was placed in, like, yeah, it's not,
What are you talking about, young girl? She's 19.
that's young. That's relatively young. Is she actually 19?
Yeah.
She acts-
Technically, by Final Fantasy 13, she's 619. Final Fantasy
It would
Jeez
seem
Louise.
they were involved in a struggle.
10 or 13.2. I almost said 10.2.
Look,
13.2. That goes up
you
even
can
higher.
say, look,
There may be clues.
you can say a character is a certain age all you want. If you infantilize them, that negates it.
She does act very.
And she is seriously infantilized.
I don't like her weapon. I'm so confused by it. I know it's supposed to be a slingshot, but. Or a staff? I don't know.
It's a staff with wires. The
I don't
wires.
know,
do
we
the
talk
off.
about the fact that Hope uses a fucking boomerang.
Over here!
I didn't like Hope's weapon either.
I think typically the party I
The
use is like
insignia on this
Vanille,
man's
Snow,
uniform
and Saz.
identifies
I
him as one
had-
of the Emperor's personal guard.
I definitely had Lightning because she was my favorite character of the 6.
I liked Snow.
I also
Hand-picked soldiers.
okay. I both like
That would
and don't
explain
like
why all
Snow.
the casualties
I can
I-
understand
I
why.
don't-
Yeah.
I don't
You're
like
saying the
that
Emperor was
they
behind?
basically put zero effort into establishing his relationship with what's her face.
Sarah?
Yes.
Yeah, they literally did it all through like, oh yeah, the flashback.
Yeah, by the way,
I
the,
s-
these guys
I
get
swear,
married.
I
we must
swear
not
he
jump to
totally
conclusions.
loves her, guys.
Besides, Alphinaud
You
is
totally
not
love her, guys, but you barely ever
himself.
see them together.
Yep.
The most romantic I've seen him and her together is one of the false endings in 13.2.
To be fair though, he literally does truly love her, and they
I
kind of
suggest we
more show
return
it
to
through the
Doma
rest
to
of the
consider
game
our
and the other
options.
games.
Whatever
Oh,
happens.
100% I agree, especially given his reaction in
13.3.
3, and just his entire arc or plot device in 13.2, where he's like, "Oh, you think Lightning's didn't like freeze in the pillar? You must be right. I believe you, even though no one else
Where in
does.
the world
I
are
will
you?"
figure it out for you." And she's like,
If you
And like the things he does, to the lengths he goes to. What a man. Anyway, sorry.
It's just so poorly written.
I can see what you mean by that.
I don't doubt that.
13.1 doesn't really do a great job of characterizing.
I feel like Final Fantasy 13 is similar to a guilty pleasure.
That
Yeah.
fits in.
You know it's bad, but you still like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like this, there's a lot of shit I like that's exceptionally awful. Like Pokemon.
Oof.
The newer Pokemon games.
I saw a post on Twitter that kind of rang true to me, where this person was like, I'm starting to think, or I realized that maybe the thing with the new Pokemon games isn't that they're bad to me, or that I don't like them. It's that I no longer am searching for that experience. They're not what I expect or what I want from a Pokemon game, and I've grown
Yeah.
those, right? Because they're still targeted at newer audiences, more or less, and us people who have been playing it since we were like 7, 6, 5, or whatever. It's just not the same experience that we're expecting anymore.
Yeah. Because like I can still play an older Pokemon game and completely be fine playing it.
Yeah, and a lot
But
of
like
us-
these newer ones are like, a lot of them are really handholdy.
Mm-hmm. A lot of us that like have issues with the newer ones. We're like, I don't want to play this. I'll go play one of the older games. It's like the first reaction we have is like, I'm just gonna go play one of the older games again and do a Nuzlocke or something, right?
Which is why I would like them to bring remakes every once in a while, with like they're doing, but not really what they did with Diamond and Pearl. That kind of like
Please.
kind of weird. I would rather a port at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe just a
Oh,
small
Alliance
touch-ups to the
business.
graphics. Maybe add a few more things.
But that can wait. They told me you were
I do,
outside.
I, do say, I do like that. Like the underground seemed a lot more fleshed out, and I loved the underground. So,
I did.
like, I'd be tempted to get
I
it.
don't know.
Just not a day one purchase for me.
Here's the thing. Looking at the base that they have set up there, is it only
Well, if
going to
he
be
wasn't at the
Pokemon
crash site,
statues?
He might still.
I don't think so. It wasn't Pokemon.
Like,
Statues.
It better not be
like
just
the-
statues,
Alpha
because
no
you could literally
embarked on
make
this
puzzles
journey.
and stuff. Because that was one of the things you could do is capture
Yeah,
the flag.
you have traps and stuff in the.
in the original, but from what we've seen in the trailer, the bases we've seen haven't had any furniture in them. It's just been statues.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna add furniture.
I'm
There's no
sure
Because
you know,
those
take that
statues-
away.
Because those
You
statues
said it was
like,
the Emperor's
affect other stuff
personal-
in the underground.
But the Popularis would never have been able to arrange the prison.
I wonder how much they did
They may
flesh
not
out
have
the
been acting on
underground.
Varus's
Because
orders.
it was pretty
The
fun. I
guard
mean,
answer
like,
not only to him but to his
And
family.
maybe I just
When
haven't.
you're
The thing
saying
is, they didn't
someone
take
Asahi was
a lot
quick
of
to
stuff from
proclaim
secret
that a
bases
dormant
in
citizen
the
had
Auras,
violated the terms of,
right?
and it is this
Like they still had a
version
lot
of
of stuff for
events
secret
that is
bases
now
there
being
too, right?
repeated.
No.
I don't see them
To hear
taking
the
things
tale,
away from.
one would think
No,
the
instead
Sinnoh.
they took away our
Whichever
battle.
Ascian you mean.
Yeah,
well, that's because it wasn't in Ruby Sapphire.
servants
That-
of chaos are
That
true
is
to
a
men.
piss poor
Whoever it
excuse.
was that
I mean, I
Especially
agree,
God,
but
the
Especially
they
Emperor
because-
cannot
added the
remember
Delta
these
episode,
developments.
which is
We must
Yeah,
just
great pause and stuff after.
and traditionally, but before that, the remakes always added things onto the older games,
Yeah.
not
Well, I'm
taking
not-
things away. Even
I'm
from
not-
the third version.
I'm not saying that it's a good reason. I'm saying that that was their reason. I'm pretty sure, and therefore won't use like, oh, we didn't. They're not going to take stuff away that was already in the original too. Right? Like, I understand them not adding platinum stuff, but I think they will. Apparently, according to the collection of Pokemon you can get.
And I mean,
To make it
I
official
don't
and discuss where we all go
trust
from here,
Niantic.
we've already seen
I
what we
think they're
can
the ones
achieve when
working
we
on it.
work together.
I think.
And the Alliance
I
has
know
to
Game
work
Freak
even
wasn't
more.
working on
Niantic
it.
working on it?
No, it's not Niantic. It's
Niantic is
No,
the
it's the
Pokemon, right?
Pokemon
Do I.
Home people. It's
by
Pokemon
coordinating
Home
our
people that are
efforts in the
working on it.
exception.
Right.
Because Game Freak's not working.
In light
on
of
it.
recent events, the risk of imperial
That gives me a bit more hope.
Understood.
If someone
I'll let the
besides
Alliance
Game
know.
Freak works on
We'll
it, I
wait
feel
to
more
hear
hope
from
in
you
it
before
now.
setting
I mean, it feels like
The
it
meeting
feels like
must be
I don't know
held
because
in
like
the
they
palace
created an
now.
app that
Do you remember the way?
that wasn't a game, you know.
Yeah, and the
Well
other
enough.
thing is with
Please.
Pokemon.
Consider
Pokemon
it
Home
done.
was
And
literally
thank you for
built to
agreeing.
make money, and I'm wondering how much of that's going to translate to.
Oh yeah, they better not load Pokemon Diamond and Pearl with frickin' microtransactions, or I'm gonna hit the refund button faster than you can say, "Oh man, this game kind of sucks."
I feel like Pokemon Home should have been something that you could be included in your like Nintendo Online account.
Yeah,
Well, like Pokebank already existed. Why was Pokemon Home necessary?
because Pokebank wasn't on the Switch.
Flying frickle frackle.
No one said it was a good reason.
It also means that I can't transfer my DS Pokemon to my Switch games. Like the frick.
I mean, you can if you go through a long
No,
process.
There is a transfer process, but once they leave Pokemon Bank and go into the Switch,
You can't
they
bring them
can
back.
never go back.
I mean, they kind of did that with Gen 3 to 4, so I kind of.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, that would be fine if all the Pokemon were usable in the new games.
But they're not.
Technically, the thing with Gen 3 to Gen 4 was you were kind of in a way releasing them because you caught them in the next in the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
No, like
But they still had the okay box.
here's the thing: Pokemon Bank doesn't like really discriminate when you're transferring over to Pokemon Home. So you're transferring all of your Pokemon, including the ones that you can't even use in the new games, which means that Pokemon Home can hold them hostage. This is literally ransomware,
Yep.
and I hate it.
Lise, what are you doing in Dome?
Leash does what she wants.
She's like, hey, by the way, Alisaie's having a nervous breakdown. I remember what it's like to have a nervous breakdown.
Can't stop. No. You're being a brat.
Leave it to me! Give me better gear! I'm tired of wearing this exclusive Garlean stuff. I love Shad McRad. Alright!
Shit is.
I'm on my way. Can I change pose on top of a mount?
No.
That's a
I
shame.
tried.
I just want to ride this thing side.
Yeah.
Do I need to be an Elezen to ride things side saddle? Is that how that works?
It depends on the mount.
Hello, Hien. Please tell me, where's the next fight? Imagine the warrior.
Let me check.
Imagine the Warrior of Light. Just every time they need to talk to somebody and say, they since Gaius, they go, "Tell me."
For whom do you fight?
Just every time they walk into a room, like, "Hey, Hien."
The next dungeon is at the
If
end
we are to
of the
ready
next
ourselves
patch.
for invasion, we shall need.
Oh, okay. Isn't that like the last patches?
Well,
Is it-
yeah, there's 2 quests
Candid
after the
as ever,
dungeon.
you Gideon.
Is it the Gimlet Arc?
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
it's dungeon followed by trial.
'Tis plain
No, no
sin-
trial.
No,
And
there's
it
no
was
trial.
only with
It's
the
just
aid of
dungeon,
others
2 quests,
that
and then you're in
Dor-
Shadowbringers. So you have whatever quest you have left in this patch,
In
then the
addition to
rest of
those
the
with
next
whom
patch
we
with the
already
ending
share
and having a
understanding,
dungeon, and then 2
I
quests
would
after
reach
that.
out to
How many quests are left in this
no
patch?
illusion. Not
Oh,
all
where are
will
you?
answer the call.
Let me see.
I'm
I
out
don't
There's
know.
like
If our neighbors could be made to
7
see
per
what is at
patch,
stake,
so
as you
Oh, that's gonna okay. Wow.
It may even seem.
Yeah.
Under the guidance of our former leader, Master,
Master
Louis
Louis
Soir,
Soir?
we once strove to unite the fractious.
If I could
We
see which
should
quest
be-
you're on when you're out of that cutscene, I can tell
For
you
the
exactly
record,
how
I
many you
would
have
been
left
in
of this
favour of this
patch.
plan,
Yeah,
even if it hadn't been-
Either way,
anyone
since
has
you did this
forgotten,
extra
but
stream,
the
you should be able to get the
Guardians have
Shadowbringers by the end of this week.
Not if we deny
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I just can't
access
stream
to the
Saturday, so this will
skies.
fix that. It's great.
Yeah.
let's see. The Shadowbringer quest I'm currently on is free
During
trade,
our
which is
time
one
in
of the
the
level
burn,
76 ones.
Oh,
It means that barring a
as
call
such
from my
ruins
boss
go, they
tomorrow,
were
I
not
can
particularly
stream.
unusual.
Yeah,
But something about the surrounding land struck me
afternoon.
as, for locations so far removed to share a single etheric signature is all but impossible.
I'm on my way.
While
Oh,
that
but
is a
you
most
should have
intriguing
instances
theory,
coming up,
I
I
fail to see
believe.
what
That makes sense. I mean, I don't think they give you
Etislar
7
was
questions, no
enclosed in a
fights.
powerful energy barrier.
Wait, you already
It
did the
occurred to me
Altino
that those
instance,
ruins
right?
may have enjoyed
Yes.
similar protection.
I only had 3 abilities, and playing a healer was not my favorite experience.
All right. But even if we could put
Even though he played more like a weak DPS.
Then you should
Phew.
have a fight
The
where you get to
Dalmascan
play
capital,
as
Rabanastre,
another character
was a
soon
key imperial.
on the step.
If an
Hey,
imperial
they're talking
fleet
about
were to
Dalmascan.
advance
I'm like,
upon Doma,
I've been
would thou have little ch-
I see.
Man, Rabanastre was a wild city in
A
12.
word of caution.
Yeah.
And few places are so
12 is surprisingly, when you think of 12, it's actually not a bad game. It had a really weird art style for PS2 though,
Tell me,
and was way too grindy. And those are my only gripes with it. Really,
It is just absolutely a
Curious
weird
question.
game compared to other Final Fantasy.
it's just
Besides
Star
Azazlar,
Wars.
just
It's got a Star Wars plot.
that
That's how I've heard it described.
I don't know the
And,
plot by its entirety.
I tried to like, I like took a look at it.
Which
I'm
would
like,
I now see?
I
Present the
I can't
perfect
really
opportunity
argue.
to-
I don't see it. But I
Okay,
Had it,
well,
had it explained to me, and I can't remember the exact explanation.
like I can't.
this is my response.
Shadows in the Empire. Sorry.
Star Wars itself is just a riff on the hero's journey, so
Yeah, I guess.
True that. The chosen one and all that stuff. So. The hero's journey, which is like a super flawed, archetypal storytelling beat thing.
yeah. Here's
I had to learn
here's
about
the
that
thing.
and
It's great if you follow it like really loosely, making whatever changes you want
Yep.
that fit the story. It's not so great when people try and like just do it beat by beat.
Yeah. Well, so wasn't the concept of the hero story, and this is what I've listened from OSP, right? Isn't the concept of like the hero's thing is someone tried to just like this type that every single story fits into, and he's like, every story needs to fit into this now. This is how all the stories are told.
That is pretty much it.
I like how Red from Overly Sarcastic Productions is like, yeah, that's never a good idea.
Yeah.
Why did my phone go to sleep? The heck is this? Wake up. Wake up. Go to sleep. Wake up. Ready with no makeup.
Do. I can't believe I only have 3 zones left that I can't fly in.
Oh, I thought this was an instance. It's just it's just another player that's sitting there on his Kieran. That was so confusing. I was like, why is this NPC on a Kieran and just glowing for instance? I'm like, wait a minute, the name's Blue.
Beautiful.
Oh, hey, we're back on the steps. Hi.
Turn power and slumber. Okay. You have
Oh, he's coming up to the
three
line.
more, 3 more quests after that to finish that patch.
Wow, that went quick. I just started this patch today.
Well, yeah, there's 7 quests. And then the next one is 5 and then 2, so equals 7 because it's technically 2 halves of 1 patch.
5 a dungeon and then 2. Okay.
Yeah, 5 quests. The 5th quest has the
I will
dungeon, and then the
never
2
tire of this
quests that
vista.
came out months after the other one.
He's like, yeah, here, have some
The
chatting.
Naughty's perp. Might
Fucking
be
shit.
shitting
On streaming today?
What's that?
Of course.
How long are you planning on
During
streaming
my
today?
time with
Up
him,
until 1 in the morning.
I,
Until
in the
1?
distant
Yeah.
past,
Like always.
when
I
all
don't think
seemed
we'll get
doomed,
we'll be able to do the
wayfaring
dungeon,
soul
but you'll
came
probably get
unto
through
the
the
step.
quests up to the dungeon.
the
Or
end thus
either way,
seemed.
he'll finish it
To
tomorrow.
these fields did
Yep.
the wayfaring
Yes.
soul.
Seeing as how he still has like an hour and a
then-
half,
And then he has to
A
watch the
tainted
video.
land cloven
Yes.
from the earth.
he might even be able to actually start
That was
Shadowbringers,
my thinking.
unless he doesn't want to go into it immediately.
And you believe
We're gonna do the-
Yondu Mantis
we're gonna do the
having
trailer before we
artifact
start
possessed
Shadowbringers, but yeah.
sufficient power to
I mean,
raise
he's
Yeah,
already,
no,
Zla
he's already
up to
done
the-
all the content, so he may as well
Worth
just
a
go into
closer look.
Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
I would.
Don't want to start Shadowbringers today, so we're gonna go into Bozja.
Well,
It would be Eureka for that.
unless you wanted to do Eureka, I guess.
I think I'll do that off stream. That sounds grindy and just not.
It is very grindy. There is a challenge log for it, so if you just follow the challenge log, you'll get a good amount of experience. But it literally is just kill 60 of each type of enemy.
I also want to do
It's pretty
Palace
much-
of the Dead again. I'd like to finish Palace of the Dead, but not as a monk.
Well, yeah, you can also solo it, because, yeah, you can do that. A lot of people are trying to do solo Heaven on High and House of the Dead recently,
Well, like, why?
and I wonder why.
Don't you need to like learn it well properly first? Though?
Yeah. You really have to learn it, actually.
I mean, you can also just queue with a random party to it, too.
What if I do that? Do I have to finish it all in one go?
No, it's every 10 levels. It'll take you out.
Okay.
It saves your progress.
Because I know that if I wanted to play with the particular file I played with you guys, I would have to play with you guys at the time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're save files that you have.
Okay. Might be doing some. Might do it by myself at some point then.
I do kind of want the Necromancer title at some point.
It would take a while.
I know how long it will take, Josh.
Yeah.
The best class to do it as actually is machinist.
What's Fox playing?
I don't know. I think he's doing art stuff, or she's doing art stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's designing characters right now with her stream.
Gotcha. That's pretty rad.
Wargle.
Oh, this is the scene you were talking about where, like, Y'shtola's gonna verbally lambast Sun Boy.
Yes, and it's.
Well, I don't think it's this one, but it's coming up, I feel, because Y'shtola's in the...
It's after the instance.
Ooh, another instance in the steps, oh no.
I don't think Matt's gonna like the instance now that I think about it.
I know.
He finally has to play a caster.
Not
You had to
again!
do it earlier.
Not again! Do you have to play as Y'shtola? Oh no! What is she, like an Arcanist? The Will of the Moon.
She's a conjurer.
I don't know. Wait, you can play as Y'shtola in Dissidia, can't you?
Yeah,
She is in Dissidia, yes.
but I think it's from Black Mage cells in the city, isn't it?
I don't know. It depends which. I think did like her first appearance, she was still a conjurer.
Yeah, it was...
They might have in like more recent updated to give her like the Black Mage form. but
They wouldn't change her playstyle. They might change her outfit, though.
Y'shtola Dissidia. I kind of want to play Opera Omnia again as well. Yeah, there is a Black Mage costume.
That's what I thought. It's not... They wouldn't change her playstyle, because that would just change the meta all over again. Which is a thing. She's shiny. Watch her dazzle like a diamond in the rough.
Such an abundant.
Da-da.
Oh, I think the newer one does
Are we
play
luck?
different than the previous way
We
Y'shtola
are.
played.
This isn't. I strongly suspect the
'Cause I keep
ancients
saying
used it to
Y'shtola
stem the
2.0
flow from
breakdown.
here to the burn.
Well, there's probably patch changes, but I don't know if it changes the moveset.
But were we to throw open the floodgates,
Could be patch
the
change, could
resulting
be a different version of her, or updating, reworking her.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't play Y'shtola. I played mostly Noctis and Lightning, I think.
What is it?
I like that when they added
device
Snow, it was
itself
his Final
harbours
Fantasy
a surfeit
13-3
of ether.
version. It wasn't just him beating people
An
up, he had his
effective
little C form or his C form.
perhaps. A si-
Which I think was rad, although people who haven't played those games would be like, what the heck happened to this dude?
Whatever the explanation, the answer will not reveal itself.
But I think they couldn't make him his regular form from 13 and 13-2, because if they did, he'd just take, like, spotlight away from Tifa as the pugilist.
Yeah. Yeah, because in 13.3 he had an axe.
Well, he had his arm.
Yeah, but he also has an ice axe.
Right. So that they have him in...
Yeah, like one of his feature art is him wielding a giant axe made of ice.
Hmm. Ooh, look up point here.
But yeah, that was probably with the arm and all that.
I like that. Can I get off?
It really became a nightmare.
Final Fantasy 13 just absolutely destroying all your hopes and dreams about the series. Wait, no, 13-3. Just being like, hey, you like everybody? Well, everything went to the garbage can at the end of the previous game. So enjoy this. And like, hey, what do we got? Let me into the yurt! Started trying to 100% Ghost of Tsushima again. I'm mad because there's a part that I guess I can't go in because I finished the game. So there's a collectible that I can't pick up. Dothan. We have to talk to Sadu. And Serena's getting really excited about it.
Because Sadu is awesome.
Is Sadu the one from the yeah, it's the other tribe. It's the one with the one we have all the old reincarnations and thing.
Yes.
The one where Gosetsu was like, I don't understand how reincarnation's a thing.
And we had to tell him to shut up.
Because Gosetsu didn't pay attention during ARR, I think.
I just want to make more food. I'm gonna fuck up my sleep again if I do.
Oh, no.
Or I help myself get to sleep better.
Oh yeah, Josh, where are you?
Where am I? Like in the game, I'm in Kugane as always.
Okay, I assume in
I'm in Malboro.
Marlboro. Okay, I have
Shut up,
something.
Coogan.
I have
What?
something
You have something?
for the guild house.
Oh, okay.
Josh just chilling
I should bring Nat there sometime.
in. Bulo bulo, hello friend. What game was it that I played where like if you were super strong enemies would start running from you?
Where is you in Kugane? There you are.
Sadu, speak to me. It's gonna take a lot to take me away from you.
Oh, it's that. Oh, I'm actually happy. I wanted to know what that's called. Dawn Trellis? Okay. How'd you get that?
You get it, for one, it's only like 10 gil on the market board. Two, you get it in a dungeon.
Gil?
Yeah, it's like 10.
I'm going to the market board.
Sadu, no, not Sadu. Hien, you want to fix your hair? It's going through your throat.
Oh, I can see that. Holy crap. Oh, I turned to look at your stream and it was there.
It's just.
The wind's too strong. It's making you clip.
Oh, right, I'm the Kagan. I forgot about that.
Oh my god, it is really cheap. I'm buying a bunch of them.
You get them in the dungeon with the frog.
Dawn, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of clued in when it was called Dawn. I can go place those later. I haven't worked on what outside's gonna look like yet, but I want. Oh, I should look for see if we can get like a pond or something.
Didn't I already fight you, Sadu? Why do you want to fight me again?
Oh,
I mean, we have a pond technically, but it's just very
we
small.
have the swimming pool.
We have a pond too.
Don't know what pond is there.
It's
Pond.
a koi pond. It's Amy pond.
Garden pond, large garden pond, indoor pond, eastern indoor pond. I'm guessing large garden.
You've
God, it's 200k.
You've reminded me of one of my favorite jokes from Doctor Who.
Did I? I'm sorry.
Hey!
For that.
Oh, hey! Thank you, Dr. Fox. Josh. Sorry, it's Dr. Fox Wayman. My bad. For the raid, how is everybody doing? My name is Pirates Metaverse. Most of you
Hello,
probably know me by now. I am a variety streamer, I suppose, is the official word for it. We're playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV lately because that's what this week's game is. But we do JRPGs, we do ARPGs, we've done one open world game, we do all sorts of video games, and every now and then we have a podcast on Tuesdays where we pretend to play Borderlands and focus on it, but it's really just me shooting the just playing with with Void. Also online. Yeah. So, welcome, enjoy. I need to leave the party because
Yep.
There's that thing where I have to play myself, I guess. I say I need to leave. Sam leaves it by himself.
There was
Go
no
play,
reason being in
go
it
play with
anyway.
yourself.
Ooh, I love deserts.
I have a train to fix, so I'm gonna
Oh,
do
there
that.
is a.
I've got a train to suplex. Woo! Thank you for the host, Corgi.
I can't place any more items. Oh, we have 20
This
out of
spot
20.
shall serve as well as any.
On the outside.
Extremely
Yeah, I'm
necessary.
storing all of it.
Have you no
Can't
peaceable
run some
way
of
of
the-
making
He
decisions?
stole
I'm
it.
going to. I'm storing.
Speak not of peace.
You stand.
You stole a no!
Warriors of
Respect the tradition!
Choco stall.
Mother, please!
Did you just call you stolen mother?
That is our
No, and my mom came out of her room and said, "You're fucking loud!"
Okay.
God, look what you made me do, mother.
Okay,
No,
good.
I swore!
I was gonna say, we don't get to Shadowbringers.
No, Ishtola's just making me laugh because
Indeed.
she's like,
It's
"Can't you
what
fix
makes them
things without
such
fighting?" I'm like,
dangerous
"No,
enemies."
let me fight!"
Enough talk. It is time to fight.
You're fighting me, you're wearing a staff. You realize that makes you a magic DPS at best.
She's a black mage.
At best, I say.
I'm literally a black mage right now, and I'm gonna go kill some
I'm just
people.
saying, when you're fighting, if you're gonna go DPS versus DPS, you don't want to be the one that needs to stop moving, alright? That's a
Okay.
name, though.
Sure. What? One v Garrus. I'll be red mage.
Wait, but you don't have to stop moving with Red Mage. That's cheating.
Yes, I do. Cheating would be picking summoner.
Because they don't have to move at all.
So,
I mean, they don't have to.
Okay,
stop.
hold on. Sadu, please. Sadu. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll show that again. Sadu, what are you gonna do? You're dying already. Come on. Stop. It's pitiful. Why are they champion of the step? See that? I Dosey-noed her into the ground. What? Oh no. She has second wind. Turns out she's actually a fighter multi-class.
Oh no. I know how strong that is.
You only multi-class for fighters so you can get extra attack 5 times.
So sings.
Whoa. Why are there...
It's actually 4 times.
Well, no, if you're gonna multi-class, you're not gonna go that high.
If you max out fighter, you can get a. I think it's like up to 4 attacks.
Yeah, but then you can action surge.
but
Yeah.
no, the real reason red mage is cheating is because red mage can heal itself.
Oh, fair.
How good is its heal?
It's the best battle heal among all the DPS.
Okay,
I will agree on that.
yeah, but what about Bloodbath?
John Fortnite Kennedy.
Got him! Okay, hold on. Don't circle of life. We don't like that.
Can I put more than one?
Why are you singing
Chocobo stall down?
Why is she singing Elton John songs in the middle of a fight? Come on, stop. Oh my gosh, she has more than 3-second wins.
Oh my god, dog! Please stop farting, I'm dying in here.
Stellar True.
I'm opening a window.
In death to our
I know what I'm
soul
doing.
sings.
Why are there so many of them? Hold up. Yamero. Okay. I'm glad we had to talk. This Giga. It's on. No more attacks on me. Alright, you're done. Sadu, how many more phases do you have? We're getting tired of this. Also, just for the record, my bloodbath's coming back up, so you better take me out before that does, because otherwise you're gonna have a problem. Trademark. Oh no, she's got more walls. Make it stop. Why does she keep summoning Rashomon? What is she, Orochimaru? Keep using the same combo by accident. I'm like, okay, I've done one combo, so I need to move on to the second one. Okay, good. Okay, are you done yet? Your arms grow heavy. Yes, if you keep this nonsense up, you're going to die. Oh my god. She wants to fight to the death.
Basically.
Cease and desist, lady. Okay, you're making me fight the meteor circle now. I can't fight the meteor circle. This is a DPS check. I see. Oh my lord. Yamero? Okay, everybody chill. Do this and then that. See, on my Kenki. No more Elton John songs in my stream, please. Unless someone specifically requests them. She's just like, I'm gonna summon all the ads now. Done that earlier. What, you've never played Overlord? Come on. Stop. Please. I need some breathing space, man.
Please, he says.
Alright, she's gone. Are you going to die? Because I don't feel like doing this. Please, we need you alive.
Yes, yes. Not
Oh my
one of
God.
them has my
She's
soul, grandson.
a nut.
Of course, this is what she lives for.
This is what I
We
live
have a
for. I can't have only just begun as her legs are no longer functioning.
Enough! You were not
Oh, no,
granted
she wants
leave
to go
set
like
the
another
step
10 rounds.
ablaze.
Well, well.
Like, this is
the
better
sun
than
has come.
sex.
Be gone, Moonstruck Oranir.
I'm like a
I am
90%
busy.
sure this is her version of that.
I was gonna say that, but like... Magni, why don't you come down here? We can go a couple rounds too. I wouldn't mind going like 15 rounds against you. Just to teach you what it is to stop being cocky.
From his seat on high, he reigns over
Don't
all.
worry,
Now,
Elgin is talking too soon.
Oh boy, Ishtala. The face she made! She's like, she's like, I'm gonna have wars with this dude.
yet what
Cracks
should he
neck.
find here but a battle to determine the fate of the steppe? A battle waged with you, Doman.
Alright, you speak too
You
much.
who come to petition the warriors of this land, forget
Ooh, side quests.
Isn't he like... Oh yeah,
These words are as wind from a horse's backside.
I do like Sado. I like Magni's design a lot. I'm just tired of his attitude.
it's
We all are.
This guy doesn't know what losing is. He's like, next year there won't be this issue. Or, yeah, I guess it's a year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Involved. Hello, my dude.
Forgive me, brother Magni.
Next year we won't have
but
this
we have
issue.
an ima-
Warrior Flight comes back the next year.
You were talking. Yo, I heard you were talking.
so be it. The sun will
Mad
pass
trash,
judgment
dude.
on all.
He's like, oh,
Didacol.
no. And then the Warrior of Light just kicks him down and goes like, you keep talking that kind of trash, I'll be back every year to put you in your place.
See, that works because your Warrior Flight is an aura.
Oh boy, we got more people jumping in. Heck yeah. Let's go. It's a freaking free-for-all.
The sun is in good company.
We might dance alone, Sadu said.
Final Fantasy 14 Battle Royale.
I mean, I'd play. Did you? I mean, they already have a Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale, so
Beg not for
Yeah.
mercy, for you will.
What?
yeah.
What?
There's a Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale.
Constantly at each other's
didn't know
throats.
that.
Yeah, it's called First Soldier or something like that. You get to play.
Oh,
Patience
oh,
for
I know what
this.
you're talking about now.
Yeah.
The fun. I know what it is now. I have not actually looked at much about that game.
I don't think it's gonna come out here yet. It's definitely out in Japan, if I recall correctly.
Most things would be.
You know what else is out that is a Battle Royale that I kind of want to try?
What?
I'm not sure it's completely released yet, but there is. I'm fighting as Y'shtola. What are my abilities? Hold up. Stone 4 of the 7th Dawn. Couldn't just be Stone 4. Gotcha. Earth damage with potency of weakness. Deals wind damage with potency. What is this? These spells suck! We got DOT though. Oh, I'll take that. All my MP. No, tier 2. Okay, so I can get Yen to take most of the damage by the looks of it.
What were you saying? Hello? Battle Royale you're interested in?
Yeah, there's a JoJo's Battle Royale.
Oh my god.
See, I actually really like these roleplay sections.
They're not bad. Like I like the. Wait.
They're really good. There's some very good ones later.
Let's get rid of the Murphy.
I'm coming up on one where I get to play as Thankful.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yes, I
Wait,
remember.
that's
that.
new over here. Thanks. Okay, stop.
I'm trying to think of when another one. I know there's another one like in the patches, Shadowbringers.
Yeah, and I've heard that one's freaking amazing.
Oh,
Good, he says, almost nodding his head. Okay, so that's an off.
It's my favorite instance in the game because it's not just that.
I'm upset because I accidentally just picked up the next story quest and I was working on side quests.
As long as they
I mean, whatever, just do it and then just make sure you don't do the next one.
I'll just turn it off.
I don't think you can. Unless you really play badly, you can't really lose this game.
You can
You can lose them.
I think,
In instances, if you lose it, it'll ask you if you want to play it on an easier difficulty.
Yeah, I know. I've lost one of the samurai ones a couple times.
I don't remember if it was Jenna or John who had a lot of different difficulty with this one.
Well, I feel like it's not that hard if you just focus properly.
Bow down before me!
Oh my gosh, what does that mean?
Your mana's getting a little low.
Yeah, I'm good.
You should Aether Well, I guess the ability's called. I was about to say Lucid Dreaming just because of the image.
Yeah.
I think I'll heal at the end. I think you use it a bit.
See, I never learned the names of these abilities because I'm just new to images. I'm like, all right, I know what this does.
Well, I need to know what they are. It's like, for example, Lucid Dreaming. It's not that hard to remember the name of
Arrow
it.
does not require me to stop moving. No.
Because I needed to use it a lot, so...
Yes.
Arrow does not require me to stop moving.
It's random.
Why are you so tanky, boy?
Mark well and learn.
He is a warrior. This is what he grew up doing.
Concentrate.
No! Yan, no! Stop! You're cheating! Magnai! Your fight's with me, bro! Oh, is that it? I don't think I want to leave this guy to finish off here.
Kneel or die!
No dying. You're forbidden. I don't like being a healer. I have responsibilities. Okay, hold on. Let's give him that. No, I can't focus on Magnai. You almost got your butt kicked, Yen. What is this? I have to worry about 3 enemies? 3 characters? That's not me? Madness. You might either well. Do not do that hammer thing again. I don't like it.
Bow down before me!
He did the hammer. I just told him not to. He did it anyway. Yeah, that's
Mark
me.
well and learn.
Keep blasting. So anyway, I just started blasting. Can I get that fast enough? Yes, I can protect the end. Good. No! Which is what hurts. Cool.
Kneel or die!
5,000 P, huh? Could do better. Oh, Hien wins, finally. Actually, no, because...
I think tomorrow I'm gonna start working on the character for the Natives campaign.
I need to fight it back for that one.
What's our campaign about?
It's a school
Bow
setting.
down before me!
College.
Ah,
Know the folly of opposing the will of Jesus.
Tremble before the
The
sun!
hammer is... Okay, take this one out first. Oh no, I need to take out Magnai first, huh? Because otherwise...
I made a strength-based ranger for Nats. I made Swarm Keeper.
you made a stranger.
Yeah, I made the stranger. Yes.
Let us be about it.
He's a Swarm Keeper stranger.
Okay, Hien is there to save my life. Excellent.
I just don't know if I want my swarm to be bugs, birds, twinklights, or pixies.
I could give you some unique fauna too if you want.
The original idea of the character was almost to just use bats, and I would just be like a vampire, like closer to like a vampire, disappearing in bats and all that.
I think
But I'm
Magnai...
like, no, let's not do that.
Okay, active time and...
The thing is, it can be any kind of swarm, so like I could literally do pseudo dragons too.
Yeah.
Be bad.
That's true.
And I thought like, because I have a halberd, I'm like, cool, I'm becoming a dragoon.
Ether.
I have
To
heard
me.
pixies can be kind of broken.
All it is flavor. What it is, that's
Okay.
Have at you.
because no matter what, it's a nature spirit that just takes on the form of like of a swarm.
Ooh! Ooh!
Actual pixies are super
Istola! Ooh! Ooh!
Yeah, like if you like conjure Fae.
cool.
I think I have a new appreciation for Istola. She killed my frame rate as well as... as well as Mag...
Yeah.
Oh, the appreciation for Ishtola will only grow, I assure you.
Whew. Take that, Magnai. Put some clothes on.
Yeah, she becomes mommy.
Yes.
Oh, the Warrior of Light, just like, yeah, I won, don't worry about it. It's 27-0.
Never have I felt
She just gets up.
defeat.
She just gets up again. It's like, will you stay down at this point?
It was a battle to
Here
burn
with a
soul
stick.
and flesh to ash. with
all
your
weapons
howl
and
will
armor
lend you our
broken
strength
in
as
the back.
What's man? What have I seen that in? Where like two characters are just end up beating each other to a bloody pulp because like all their
What does
stuff
the
broke.
sun say
They're out
to
of mana
that?
and stuff. I swear I saw that in an anime. Oh no! Oh, okay, massive spoilers for Persona 5
The
Royal.
sun is not driven by base motives
What was the
such
spoiler?
as yours.
What I'm about to say.
But
What you're about to say? Okay.
Oh yeah. So I'm talking about like how everyone ran out of resources, right? And they're fighting like fist to fist. The finale of Royal.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was spicy. It was good.
Oh, I like that.
Oh man.
Stupid, but I love
Beautiful.
it.
Just the game, like, yeah, you don't have any like Persona anymore, so fight this guy fisty cuffs.
That's great.
It's beautiful.
It makes me think
what
of
are you?
what it would have been like for the ending of Final Fantasy VII if they didn't have the weapons.
I mean, it would have been interesting, but I don't think it would have been like,
Y'shtola.
It
Why?
literally would have just been a fist fight.
yeah.
Are you?
Magnai, Ishtola, what's your
Are
name?
you my Nama?
Oh my god!
I need to beat Royal.
Steam.
Magnai's thirsting for Ishtola.
I beg your pardon?
Ishtola's
yes.
like, what are you
Here
talking
comes
about?
the thing.
In battle, you shone with all the majesty of the full moon's light. Your healing touch, the embodiment of the Dusk Mother's love.
He's about to
Little.
reject it, isn't he?
Long had I wondered if my
Yes,
Nama
our
might not be a
princess
woman of
earlier.
the steppe. Beholding
It's beautiful.
I beg your pardon?
now, look into my eyes.
My god.
Could it be? Could you be?
The smile!
I am not interested.
Oh,
little
son!
Try again when you've become
Oof. Shut down, little Oh, I kind of feel bad for it. Sadu! We just made her life, I think.
Son!
Yep.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Does it pain you, little son?
He looks so embarrassed. He had it coming, but
We have wasted enough time here.
we just went like 30 rounds and Serena picking a fight with Magnai. I'm so dead. I love these people. Little son.
I love Sadu.
Okay, I like Magnai a lot. He's just such a pompous prick. And like, oh my god, it always feels bad to see someone just like, oh, my self-confidence. Ishtola's like, you're too young for me. Which must it must not even compute in Magnai's brain, because he's convinced he's the reincarnation of like a deity, right?
Yeah. That's even more funny later.
Oh gosh. That was good. That instance was
I'm just gonna mute myself for a bit.
Okay.
that instance was pretty decent. I like that. That instance was fun. I'm like, why am I not DPSing properly? Oh wait! I'm a freaking healer! Woo! Wow, I panicked with one person I needed to deal with, not just two. Spooky. Imagine having 4 people you need to deal with. Oh gosh. Well, technically it's usually only the tank, I think, right? But if you're doing things properly. Unless they're AoEs. Okay, this whole statue thing's looking weird. It looks like something straight out of like here.
I'm mad because the game let me pick up a quest that I can't even do until I unlock flying.
I hate that. That means you can't unlock flying with, like, and you can't unlock flying yet, I bet?
No, not yet. I have to finish the story for the zone first.
Mm. Whoa, Yen's like, what is going on? This didn't happen the first time. Alright, what's this giant statue? I'm getting suspicious of it. I don't think it's an either, right? You good, Ishtola?
Did it work?
It did.
It's better
Let
than
me fly
Aether
free.
8. It's Alican technology.
Yay. Again. I don't like the Alligans because they imprisoned my boy. And his girlfriend.
I mean, she stays there on purpose.
She's like, I could leave anytime I want.
She chooses to remain imprisoned.
Isn't it for some repentance nonsense?
Wait, who?
Tiamat.
Oh yeah, there's reasons for that still.
Yeah.
Shadowbringer patches.
Ugh! Shadowbringers has all the juicy bits!
Well, yeah, it's literally the best expansion.
What do you mean? I thought ARR was the best expansion.
That's not an expansion. It's
Absolute. Just straight up silence. Absolutely glorious. Ugh. Wow, time is flying by tonight. Holy cow.
Yeah. But no, what you're learning right now has to do with a place you've been before.
As is law.
Yeesh.
Yeah, they mentioned As is law earlier. Okay, boo-rah.
What am I gonna do with all my channel points?
I don't know. I've only got like 7K, but like,
I have over 100K.
I'm aware that channel points are usually not really all that useful for certain people. Like, there's supposed to be like community goals, but I don't know what kind of community goals that do.
Give me like a goal of 1 million just to end your stream at any point I want.
I don't want that. That sounds awful. Hi guys, we had a 2-minute stream.
Yeah, but like, how am I gonna be able to do that repeatedly?
It doesn't matter.
Look how long it took me to get as much as I do, and I need to times it by 10.
Don't worry about it. But I feel like there should be one at a million. It just needs to be something good, you know? Actually, wait, for sure. This is that.
Just 200K play a game with me.
That's what Ada has.
Outside of Tuesday.
That's what Ada has. She has like show up in the next stream, and I'm like, I'm saving up for it. Name an NPC in Stardew. I'm like, heck yeah. I call the horse Nobu. Nobu. I also did that in Ethan and Colleen, who are friends of mine and Ada's.
Yeah, and they play in the Stardew games.
Yeah, so Ethan and Colleen, they are part of another TTRPG podcast called, or the actual called Our Modest Guild. And, I named an NPC in one of their games as well. I said Nobu and only Ethan caught on. I don't know what happened with that though, because like I cashed it in and then I didn't hear from it again. I didn't have time to go back. We're gonna go talk to Thancred. Thancred, what?
oh, wow, me too.
Why do I cost $1,000 to go see you, Thancred? Oh my god, you couldn't be closer.
I mean, you can always just whenever you do a Final Fantasy stream, you can always activate reduced rates for free company action.
I can't. I'm not losing money or anything. I'm gaining money back.
You wouldn't be losing money by activating it. You'd be actually like not losing as much.
Well, right.
Here, let that help.
I was just about to think of like activating that. I was like, what do you have? And I'm like, it's not like I'm fighting anything.
I learned earlier about the glorious thing that is King Shark in Suicide Squad, and makes me want to watch the movie just for him.
I do hear that the new Suicide Squad is pretty good.
I saw some King Shark scenes, and I'm like, I love him. He is adorable.
He's apparently one of the best DC characters, honestly. Also, the bit where like you learn in the Harley Quinn comic animated series, I mean, that he had he used to bang John Constantine. Oh boy, several cutscenes in sequence.
My favorite.
Royal Palace time!
I've been playing Pokemon Unbound recently. I don't know what Unbound is.
I think that a lot of people have been playing. No, not a lot of people. I think that John Constantine pretty much bangs anybody because I believe he has a thing with Lucifer as well.
Mistress Lise.
Pokemon Unbound is a fan-made ROM hack made by Skelly. It's filled with many features like difficulty settings, new mission system, max grades, and more. It is a GBA ROM hack provided with Pokemon from Gens 1 through 7 and Gen 8 game mechanics.
Lord
Okay.
of North.
That sounds kind of interesting. I might try that.
There's a Kickstarter that was making a GBA cartridge, and I was like, why? It's a game that was going to release on GBA, Switch, and PC, and I was like, interesting, but why? Why go to the trouble of making a GBA cartridge?
I don't know.
The day I lost my arm and my freedom. I would not even be alive had you not plucked me from the jaws of death.
Alright, cool. Have we found Alphino yet? I don't think we did.
I too owe my presence here to Alphino. In so many ways.
Oh, I know what scene.
Until
That's it.
such time as...
I'm at the dinner table, where I get to stare at my food suspiciously.
Come, friends. Let us leave the past in the past and turn.
This is where shit gets real.
Uh-oh. Is this where someone breaks in and kills somebody?
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. It's time for Professor Trelawney to say something.
I'd like to roll for perception.
Can I roll insight on my team,
Can I make an
please?
insight check?
If the
I'd like to make an insight on my team.
Doma and Alamigo will be. But while we lack the
I
strength
would
to
like to
fight
check
the
for
tide,
I'd like to test my
may
food
yet
for
present
poison.
itself.
I'd like to detect poison and
Winds,
disease.
right?
Right? Detect poison and disease. Can I just multi-class into Paladin up to level 3 for a hot sec?
One,
The Asians.
indeed.
I remember when we were playing
All here have felt their
Descent into
brightest
Avernus at
touch.
home.
It was the bringers of
my
chaos who nurtured the
sister's
Archbishop's
boyfriend
tyrannical
had
ambitions.
a Paladin character who made a pact with,
They who
a certain
bestowed upon him
NPC,
the secrets of summoning, as they have
and
so many
therefore
others
he got a
before
free
us.
Warlock level.
Our objective is clear. The question is how to achieve it.
Nah,
Our
that's not
enemy
suspicious
parades
at
about
all.
it.
It's so funny because we were like, he was like, oh man, I got really drunk and he failed his wisdom checks, so he was like kind of coerced into a pact with the Fiend. And he wakes up the next morning, he's like, wait, why do I have an extra level? And he starts casting Eldritch
You have an
Blast,
idea?
and my character's just like, oh, that's new, because my character's a Kulak.
None here know.
Why do
Whatever
I
it is you
suddenly feel
propose, we will give
stronger?
it fair hearing.
Why is this guy casting my spells?
Very well, Admiral.
The audacity. Smells like demon scum to me.
to Imperial territory. There, they sowed.
Oh, my character spent the better part of the first 2 sessions going like, yeah, I don't actually speak common, just answering like, what'd she say? And just nodding like she didn't understand anything was going on. She's like, people are beneath me and I don't feel like talking to them, so the easiest way to get them off my butt is just to pretend I don't understand common.
But at the risk of
Beautiful.
sounding stupid, would they actually
isn't it
believe
amazing
such an
method?
It's fantastic because like she's also telepathic because she has the
Miraculous recovery.
No
Rumors of
sprechen Sie
Xenos'
English.
ultimate
yeah, it's just,
what the
huh?
masses believe
It's
is
not
not
speak sneaky coming.
Just as a war of succession.
When I revealed at some point, we walk into a place and I just got tired of people not asking questions. So I just like, so why the hell would we help you? And then the entire party just turns around like, excuse me?
It is no coincidence that one of
It was like, you guys are taking
That's-
too long to get to the
Setting
damn
up,
point.
that's like setting up for like the
family
perfect joke.
feuds being
It was so good.
There is no shortage of individuals
What?
who
You didn't think I
aspire
would
to the
travel around
throne,
with you this long
who
and
would
not
jump
pick it
at
up,
any
right?
chance to seize power.
Wink, wink.
And use this
Like, why didn't you speak to us before? I didn't think you were worthy. They don't like my character. My party does not like that character.
With a team of
I
operatives gathered
wonder
from
why.
among the
Every time we meet someone in trouble, she's like,
Dorma
"Eh,
already
yeah, we'll
has
help you,
Shinobi
but
in
I require one blood sample,
we stand
please."
ready to act, and act we must.
And my mom's character's just like, "No, you don't just coerce people." I'm like,
I'm for Master
What's in it for me,
Tancred's
then?
proposal. We shine a light upon the Ascian and test the Emperor. 'Twas his plot that scuttled
my
down
character's
the
convinced that blood
negotiations,
samples
was
are
it
the
not?
secret to
Why
ascending.
then, if we can eliminate him, there may yet be a chance. Let us wage this war of subterfuge.
I think I have like 13 vials filled with blood.
That way.
How's your important dinner going?
It's still going.
I think I drank some bad tea. What's happening? I didn't even eat the food.
Must be changed.
Oh, there it is. I see it going on the stream.
What do you mean history must be changed? Who are you?
Ahead looms a calamity.
Not another calamity! I'm tired of this! I already beat Breath of the Wild!
And life. Twin dooms.
This level of
you
Dark Knight, we can
forestall.
really see how we feel about this.
What's the matter?
Oh, is there a special, like, interaction if you have Dark Knight level?
No, it's just Dark Knight story.
Oh, everyone's...
Honestly, you could have put Dark Knight on the list of things to do.
Wait,
Dark Knight is what Shadowbringers is for.
Why is Alice
Spies in our midst.
Why is Alice
I
reacting?
sense no such presence.
Alice wasn't the only one.
Let expanse contract.
Did it and
It's just all the scions?
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Whatever could be happening.
Who is talking? I can't hear the voice properly, so hold up.
Thank God Lise left the Scions.
Oh yeah, Lise wasn't reacting! What is this? It's literally all the scions!
Yeah, that's why I said thank God she left the Scions.
Thancred, no!
Master Thancred.
Thancred's had a harder time because he used to be an Ascian, huh?
Bear him to a private chamber. Have every healer make ready.
It's the side
Swiftly.
effect from being in the live stream. Remember,
Oh.
he can't use magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his eye was injured temporarily and he just can't use magic now.
Rip. Speak to
I
me,
like,
Kenny,
that
what's
this,
going
I
on?
like that this asshole just kept the eye patch on anyways.
Master
Stop.
Thancred remains in slumber.
He
Though his
literally
wife
did
is
it because he thought he looked more
Could have
roguish.
done this.
Where's the Lotto?
I'm afraid we could
My
not
character in her
identify the
dancer
cause,
outfit has
Millie.
the eye patch as
Our
well.
examinations revealed no wound.
Gods, that only
Thancred's
makes it
evolution
worse.
of character
You're to let
it's
us-
very weird. It goes from flirty to I'm an edgy rogue, and then I'm not gonna say what he is next because
Thank you for coming.
Turns it,
that's spoilers.
Knowing Thancred,
turn into a Dark Knight. Yeah, I decided to do a
Gifting
tank. We
us
didn't have
a
any
course of action,
scions.
Thancred sowed the seed of all that is to follow. We have
Imagine
but to
if the Scions eventually get like one of each.
now
class.
the matter of
Do they? I think they have a lot of casters,
must
but
be forgotten.
I swear they have at least one
Will you
tank.
tell me exactly?
I think Moon Burrito was a tank, but that didn't go well.
Thancred collapsed. It was accompanied by a severe.
so in between the voice and the pain,
Okay, so I had a different version to that. Because of the echo, I guess?
Your testimony confirms my suspicion.
Oh hey, cool, my thing popped.
Your soul was being plucked from your flesh.
Oh.
No, thank you.
I myself examined Thancred.
Yeah, I saw that. What happened?
Reach out as I may, I could
Going
not.
to the coffee factory.
Sacred dead.
That Thancred alone was stricken so is likely due
At least
to
I
his
know if
heightened
I do the
sensitivity.
Gimlet Dark with.
Oh, it is because he was
other
possessed by La
problems.
Habrea. I called it.
Whoever it may be, reached out to.
Yikes. This is some heavy garbage. We can't just sit down for a nice dinner one time, can we?
That's true.
No, we
where
can't.
exactly-
Why am I the
I know not.
only? I'm the only
Yet
one in
one
my
thing is
party that
plain.
doesn't do some kind of magic. I mean, I guess ninjutsu does do magic damage, so I guess that doesn't count anymore.
Freaking,
Forgive
can you
us,
imagine?
miss, but may we leave Thancred in your care for a time?
Oh, hi.
Not just sitting down and having a normal dinner. You know, like that one time where we sat down and just ate food
As
with
if
like
you had to
Gamer.
ask. I may not
Those
be
were
silent,
good
don't
times.
Remember, I'm just imagining like someone walks up to you like, Lise, oh yeah, I'm getting married soon. We're gonna have a reception, and your character's like, nope, I'm out. I'll pass. You want? If I'm there, stuff's gonna go sideways, and I need your wedding to go well. Okay. Good luck with that. And if I'm not there, I'll be alive long enough to save you guys from whatever nonsense is gonna happen. So, I cannot be in the wedding party. I
As
apologize.
the Elder Seed
Have a good
says,
one.
It is no ordinary individual
Recording
we are
on
dealing
the
with.
Etherite or whatever
Nor can we discount
magic
the
camera they
possibility
have.
of Ascian
I'll see the party
involvement.
afterwards.
Oh, cool! I'm the only ninja. I don't have to worry about the
Whatever
freaking
is
type.
behind this,
Tech
The
time.
sooner we find out.
Save me some cake, yeah. There's an episode of, I don't know if y'all remember True Jackson VP. A Nickelodeon show.
I do not.
There's an episode where she's supposed to organize a wedding, and and something happens and they lose the cake. So someone goes like, "Oh, it's okay, just get like a cardboard cake and decorate it." No one ever eats cake at weddings.
I'm gonna guess they went and tried to eat the cake.
Oh yeah, they cut into the cake and she's like, "Oh, I gotta go." They like super glued it together too. I was like, "Oh, really? People don't eat cake at wedding?"
Just listening to Song of the Ancients now, as I fight a boss.
Oh god, Song of the Ancients is a good one. Oh, Urianger got spooked as well.
Shadowbringers Urianger is hot as fuck.
Yes.
Prelude in Violet.
If he ever goes back to wearing those shitty robes again, I'm stealing them off of him and tearing them to shreds.
I think that is considered sexual harassment.
No, he's not allowed to wear those robes anymore. I refuse to allow it.
Urianger, you've proven to us you have a sense of style. Please, do not stop wearing stylish things. I beg of thee. Wear good clothing.
Here, shoves glamour prisms in his face.
I beg of thee, Urianger. Dost thou understandeth my language if I speaketh like thee? Speak of the devil.
Dost mother weareth your drapes?
Urianger! God, it's good to see
747,
you.
how you doing tonight?
Hello.
Hello, Seven.
Would
I got
that our
vote on the
meeting
other line
were
as
under
usual.
happier circumstances.
I'm
I
usually here.
judge the voice sufficient.
Dude, when do you ever do single player things?
Next week.
You heard it too.
All
then.
week.
I'll just come in and try and get in a call anyways.
I'll be
Oh,
like,
I
yeah,
died.
sure.
I wasn't paying attention.
Aha, that's what you get.
And all but certainly
really got a
the
laser to the
self-same
face.
Oof. Is it one of those red lasers they have in near all the time?
Who
I
do you
died
think
again,
is
by the way.
responsible? Could this be the Asp?
Stop dying.
The healer didn't heal me,
That I
and
cannot
I got hit by a mechanic after
say.
starting
Ere
to
I
do my
indulge
baton
in
again.
speculation.
Oof.
Urianger wants to
To
see ya.
Alamigo, then.
Thank you, Red.
I'm gonna do
One
no
other
damage
thing.
now.
During
He
my
never
visit to the
leaves.
Far East, I
What's it
observed
called?
a
The
strange
falling
phenomenon.
sign?
Red
Rising
Mage.
Sun?
Red Mage
Thou
is still
referrest, I
winning the
presume, to
poll.
the localized
Yes.
reduction.
But I don't think anyone's voted on it yet.
Well, that
In a
spares
while.
me the trouble of an explanation. Yes, I noted precisely that at two apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Nah, we haven't gotten new votes since the beginning of the stream.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged
Well,
with
it's gonna be up
surveilling the
for
beast tribes
what,
have
a week?
spoken of little
Yeah,
else.
In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the
So I guess if I start
ether
Shadowbringers
grows
soon, I'm
thin.
gonna have to be
Naturally,
careful.
my suspicions first turned to primal activity. But the
Okay, so Urianger almost never leaves. What is this
Being
place
observed
called
in
again?
multiple locations
The
on
Waking
opposite
Sands?
sides of the world.
Yeah.
You may
Sands, Rising
safely
Stones?
discount
Yeah,
regional
he just
factors.
chills in the Waking Sands. There's like Rising Stones.
Yeah, right
He
now.
kind of manages it.
Oh!
Oh no!
No.
it calleth to me once more.
You good?
Did something start happening again?
Yeah, we're getting some kind of horror scene. Urianger, no! Not you too! Oh no! Yola!
But we're about to see a pattern.
I hear too.
Y'shtola, you could have gotten married before dying. Ah, here we go.
Only you. Only you.
What does that mean? What is this?
Y'shtola!
It's Shadowbringers.
This is bringing me into the shadows, I tell you what! Hey Ethan, how you doing tonight? I'm having a mental breakdown. I suppose existential crisis is probably a better way to explain it.
Can't be happening!
Okay, who died? No!
Y'shtola!
That's so
Urianger!
fucking good.
Open your eyes!
Oh, this is why I wanted to be here for this.
Put their souls back in their bodies!
Open your eyes, I beg you!
So, by my calculations, you're next.
Say something! Anything!
Not necessarily. There's more Scion.
Welcome to playing DPS, Ethan says. Oof.
I mean, you've always played DPS,
I know. I wonder if
except when you did it.
passed out in the middle of the burn. Did we find Alphino? I don't think we did.
No, you did not.
Alphino just has a headache and dies, and like Maximo's like, I don't know what to do with this. Oh my lord. I did not read that long text. I'm sorry, Hoary Boulder. I think that's Hoary Boulder. It is Hoary Boulder. Okay, cool. Ah, yeah. Hoary Boulder. No, you can't stop. Every time we go from place to place, someone dies, Alice says. Stay here.
Then you'll be a sitting duck.
At least you'll be a sitting living.
Get you wherever you go. It doesn't matter.
Wherever you go, you are wanted. Oh, okay, let's go to the maelstrom and see someone else bite the dust. Bites the dust. Actually, that would be funny if it was just like...
I now have to be quality assurance.
The guy I married didn't show up today for the planned map run, and no one went to do maps. Don't know what that means. I'm sorry to hear it, Phenexia Rin.
What?
Some person in the chat.
I understand what they're saying, but what?
Just what showed up in the chat. Not my chat, the game chat.
Yeah. You can get treasure maps that can unlock special dungeons.
Why is there...
I keep
That-
getting them from Wondrous Tales and selling them for like 40k each.
Yeah.
It's September, baby, and that means Halloween. No, I don't think that's how that works.
Don't think that's what that means.
Oh, hey, Josh, we can officially start checking our bank accounts and looking for money.
Time for
I
suffering.
don't think anything's gonna be in there yet.
Suffering.
Knowing me, it's gonna be in there on the last day.
Same.
I want to die. I lied. Actually, I spent a lot of time off the ground recently during dungeons, and I'm pretty happy about that.
Yay! You're learning.
Hashtag only died once against Tsukiyomi. Hashtag died 0 times against the Mist Dragon. Wait, I might have died once.
I think you did, because I remember raising you.
Yeah, I'm just the one who finished it off. Hey, Alice, are you ready to get knocked out? I'm ready. Maybe.
Nah, it has to happen at the most inopportune moment.
Time for you to not even trust the air you breathe. Hello, Maelstrom headquarters. Has anyone been knocked out randomly since we've arrived here? Hey, a goblin. No, that's a kobold.
Here he is, my lady.
That is a kobold.
Yeah.
Gabu.
Oh no, Gabu's the baby.
Yeah, that's still relevant. For a while, actually.
Gabu,
What's that?
Yeah.
it's been too long.
Gabu's the please bring them back Titan fight, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Gosh.
afraid there's been no change.
Right, he's just super traumatized.
I'm proud of you.
You ready to traumatize the kobold even worse by just immediately passing out because outside influences?
We promised that we would come and visit you together. Did
Sorry, Alphinaud's like lost in space.
you know? With the three of us now.
Dude, it's not time to wax poetic, Alice. People are dying.
Alice. But I knew them. Not like now.
It's very much time to wane poetic, please.
Trying to max revelation.
I've seen my share of trouble since coming to Aeorth. Been reminded
Trying to-
I
again
could see
and
Nat
again
definitely
of my
getting to the
limitations.
Gimlet Dark, but
of
I
how
don't
little
think
I
we'll
can
have
do.
time to actually do the dungeon.
Yeah.
But to
I
have
don't
the
know where he is
people
in
I hold dear
which quest
struck
he's on
down
right now.
before my eyes.
There's only like 24 minutes left, so...
Yeah.
You still have me, Alice.
So, what time were you planning on streaming tomorrow?
And
2
for
p.m.
that, I am grateful.
Alright.
I don't
p.m.
know
and then
what
10
I'd
p.m.
do
again.
without you.
Yeah. Double.
Cool. So we'll be able
Well,
to get
that's
to and
nice.
start playing
Come on.
Shadowbringers.
Yeah, my Polish
Yeah,
not gonna be over by then.
friends to say.
Everyone go vote for Red Mage.
Yeah, so
I
for
voted
those of
for
you
Ninja.
who follow me on the Twitter or who want to follow me on the Twitter, my Twitter page is available via the About section in my Twitch channel. We are currently running a poll to decide what class we will be doing Shadowbringers as. No, I'm not running a tank or a healer. It's obviously going to be DPS, but the choices are fun. I swear, it's a
I
class.
wish I wish Dark Knight would have been on that list.
I considered it, but
It would have been fit very well.
well, yeah, because that's the class that like the.
Yeah, that's the class that the main character is pretty much set as for that one. And for Endwalker, it's Paladin.
Yeah, because we're going full.
Going full Final Fantasy IV.
Yep.
Oh yeah, go.
Start Dark.
That makes sense.
I'm still planning on beating Final Fantasy IV before Endwalker comes out.
I
I just
should
need to
do
sit
that.
down and do it.
I need to get it somehow.
Just a DS emulator would work if you wanted to play the DS version, or
I'm not gonna finish
the
it if I'm
remaster
gonna-
version is coming out soon, by the way.
Yeah, I hear it's garbage, but yeah.
Well, yeah, all of them are. I'd rather play the DS version.
All right, let's see here. No, my issue is that if I get it on the emulator, the investment's not going to be there. Back into the Rising Stones.
The DS version of it. Like, find it on, like, Amazon.
Yeah.
See if it exists.
Probably does. It'll take like $400. Oh man, Minfilia, I haven't heard that name in a while.
But I love being able to still hit an enemy by being at the max melee range to avoid circle AoEs. The bosses give off.
Quest complete.
Honestly, I'm pretty surprised you managed to make it all the pretty much all the way to Shadowbringers before school started for us.
Yeah, cool. That's actually kind of cool.
He would have been there faster if he I mean, no, it would have been the same pace actually. Now that I
Pretty
think
much.
about it.
No, he's been really quick going through it.
Yeah.
And I hope you'll be able to put the game down during Shadowbringers.
I have a choice. I mean, my current plan.
He might not. He might not be able to, going as how he
Now is
couldn't
the
really.
time
He didn't really want to put it
provide
down for
my
Chrono Trigger. I know that he might have the same
word
feeling with
from
Shadow.
Oh, I definitely didn't want to put it down for Chrono Trigger.
But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Alamigo as a pack.
Oh, are we about to be introduced to the best character in the game?
Yes,
I thought we were
Yes.
Abraha.
that is in that scene.
Have you no words
Yes.
for me?
Xenos, why are you being thirsty for your daddy's affection?
Despite the lengths I go to?
Well, if you recall, that's not
When
illegal.
first I took this
Yeah.
place, I swore to use all of my knowledge, all of my power. And with this adamant flesh at my disposal,
You can't kill me. I already killed you.
You're not my dad.
Kill me. I already killed me.
Hold on. How come Xenos doesn't have the weird slits on the side of the gem? The
though
third eye.
victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely.
Solus? Is it Solus? It's not Solus. It's what's his name? The Emperor. Must find being called father. Weird.
The current emperor is Varus,
Ah, yes.
but
was the
Solus
previous.
was an emperor.
I
Yes.
should be the one to side.
Well, who's this? Who's this?
Comment.
I
comment
played
you,
my
Ankles.
part to perfection. I had earned my rest, and then thanks to
Who's this? Why are you
Lahabrain's
sitting in the
crowning
throne? On the
act
throne.
of
Okay, you're
Idus,
not there yet.
our favorite.
Well, you just said his name.
Elidibus was ever a warrior.
Solus? Oh no.
A most tiresome trait, would you not?
Stop. This game's throwing all the fastballs at me. I don't know what to do about this.
Words for me either? Now, my
Meet the
dearest
best character in the
grandson.
whole freaking game.
Solus? Oh boy. I like his hairstyle.
I think it's like
You
very
do
much agreed
not
upon that
make
he is the best.
judgments. You admit
I know he's I think I've heard his name mentioned as a very good antagonist.
Elidibus may be an insufferable
He is.
boor, but he is no fool.
Dear Lord. What sort of beep?
If aught
What
threatens
sort
the
of
balance
fuckery is
twixt
this?
light and dark, it falls to you to remove it.
So
Be it by your own hands or by your armies, you have ample means at your disposal.
I'm confusion. This is how you know you get into the end of the patch
That is
notes.
why this
The
empire
patch stuff.
exists, why I built it.
Well, this is all set up for the next expansion, so.
Oh jeez. This guy's not said a
dear.
word.
Have I touched? I pity you, I do.
The founding father was an Ascian, and he created the empire solely for the purpose of sowing the seeds of chaos.
Okay, that is quite a reveal.
Don't take it personally.
I love his theme music too.
So hold up, you're trying to tell me that
Bring about
first,
calamity
Solus is an Ascian.
requires
Second,
no
the
small
Ascians
amount
aren't
of
necessarily
power.
they're there to respect
And
the create the
there is
balance?
no
No.
surer
That's not what I'm
way to
hearing.
Tame such. To that,
So one.
The Ascians are sowers of chaos.
Alright, who shot him? Oh, okay. You mad, Varus? I don't think he's gonna stay dead, just calling it right now.
You fiends are overfond of your own voices.
I mean, they don't even make you wait.
Mark me, Ascian. Man is the master of his
Varus
own
is like, I am
destiny.
tired of you already. Be gone. This means that the Empire is at most like 160 years old.
Yeah. The Empire's not very old.
Such a waste of time.
Most empires don't last that long, anyways.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Going by history.
I mean, there's a. It's young
Lest
as
you
far as
forget
countries
you
go.
are emperor
Kind
now.
of like how the
If you
States
wish
is
to
pretty young
spout
as far as
drivel
countries
about
go.
man's destiny, save it for the masses. It was
No, Canada's even younger than that.
Look, 152 years right now, right?
Oh,
I think so.
Stop sulking. Ours is a struggle to restore both
He looks so different from the
mankind
other
and the world to their
Garlean.
rightful.
I've noticed that the royal family does not have like the weird slits around their third eye that the other Garlean purebloods do. Also, Varys's is more oblong than round.
It's probably just some genetic variety.
That was one hell of a scene.
Mm-hmm. We all love Solus.
That all happened. Hey, Alphino hasn't died yet. Alphino, have you been experiencing headaches lately? You should have been if all the Scions were attacked at the same time.
Oh no, Josh, which path should we have Nat go on first at the start of Shadowbringers?
Oh, that is very, very debatable.
Do we want?
I always recommend doing the Alizé route at the beginning of Shadowbringers.
Gosh, people died.
I kind of agree.
It really sets a tone for the expansion.
It sets the tone really well, I think.
Although it's very good if you do that one right before, like you do that one second, because it sets up for the dungeon very well.
It does.
So it's really debatable.
Everybody just killed over dead here. Cool. All right. Cool. Nice. Yep. Cool. Yep.
I would say let him decide.
Yay, dead people.
I love seeing nameless dead people.
But yeah, now what we were talking about is at the beginning of every expansion, there's always a split.
Yeah.
And we were talking about like which one we would try and get you to go down, but I'm thinking just let you decide, because that's probably the best way.
That's fair.
I personally recommend. Personally, I think the same as Josh. The Alizé part of the split is best.
Well, what are our choices?
Alphino or Alizé.
Yep.
They're the very. You pick between which kind of like story arc to do.
Yeah. Wow, they're using chemical weapons now.
Oh, also, once you hit Shadowbringers, you no longer have need for real people, except for during trials.
You could solo the rest of it without, like, except for trials if you wanted.
Yeah, we talked about the trust system, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm pretty much soloing it right now.
This guy looks so cool, but he just has like a basic generic Garlean sword.
Keep getting hit by all the mechanics of the fight, and I'm not even caring.
Whew. Okay. Soul searching. Whew. I'm doing some soul searching right now.
I'm glad you've come, though I'm afraid
We thought there were two parties of enemies, and turns out there's just
you
one.
reached out to both the Alchemist's Guild, but the results were always the same. Whatever the answer.
Alright, Alistair, hear me out. I think the only solution would be to attack the Empire directly.
Why did it have to be Y'shtola and Urianger and not me? And Alphino still
Well,
missing.
clearly. It's the only option.
It's the only option.
A
Time to
grave
go to war.
situation indeed.
Who's this? Hey, Kryle! You don't have the echo anymore, do you? Do you? Nah, you have a piece of it.
I thought you.
Prowl always has the echo.
When word reached me of the plight of our friends, I could not well stay away. As a fellow scion,
You're not dead yet,
yes.
Kryle.
At least Prowl's echo isn't as broken
Thank
as
you for coming,
Makoto's.
Cryle. We would welcome your
Makoto can see the future.
And I should be happy to provide it.
That's not an echo, that's a
What's this I
preco.
hear about Alphino heading
Yo, that's
into
what her
Imperial
echo
territory?
gives her.
I mean, technically, our echo lets us see the future, as well as the
My
past.
life's goal is
We just
I
can't
don't think
see
it's,
the
I
star.
don't think it's let us see the future. The only time it's let us see the future is when we are next to Makoto and she's having a vision.
that particular
You can see her vision through your
it-
vision.
Canonically, the AoE markers we see in
Yes,
game
he
are
remains
the
altruistic to
echo.
a fault.
Yeah, that's like the
It's
That's-
precognition as well.
Yeah, but the one I'm talking about is like actual visions of the future.
And the reason why the echo can grant you a bonus at the start of a dungeon is because you literally see how you died in the dungeon, which is also seeing the future.
Right, I'd better have a look at our patients.
They're in the infirmary.
Okay, Carl's gonna
So,
do.
technically, we also have precog. It's just not as powerful.
Yeah. You just get to choose which path you're going down.
10 minutes left for your stream.
Kryle's doing some medical examination, attempting to do what Connie couldn't do. Kane.
All three are in fine
some
physical
side
health,
quests.
except for the fact that I couldn't sense the slightest trace of them.
They have no souls, we already know this.
Yeah. I've read the report. When you heard this,
Oh, right, this is the beginning of the next patch, so naturally they will repeat what we learned at the end of the last patch, right?
then it may be possible to follow the trail it leaves behind. I wasn't around for that.
Oh, it wasn't. But
Sorry, I
that's
didn't
no
hear what
reason
he
not to
said.
try.
That was busy focusing.
I said this is the beginning of the next patch, so we get the recap of what we learned at the end of the last patch.
Yeah, like a little
Tell me, like, what everything you like. The Seed Seer told me. Why are you telling me all this again? I'm like, oh, gotcha. I'm all caught up.
It's because time has passed in between those quests, technically.
Yeah, it's just weird to hear from a different character. We're gonna see Matoya again. Ooh, I haven't been here in a while. Hey, yo, Idleshire. Let me see the new enemies. I wanna go to a dungeon. I'm gonna do a dungeon tonight. This was an emotionally charged. This isn't even the end of the patch quest. I cannot imagine how this is gonna end.
It's all set up.
It gets bad. Like every other expansion has ended on like a hell of a bomb, man. Where is this going?
Actually, I think somebody dies.
Oh my god.
Just going from past knowledge, I think it's usually what happens.
No, I mean, who died at the end of AR?
Is that a trick question?
I think Minfilia died. Technically, we only learn that later. We also thought Nanamo died, but that was a psych. That guy running. Midgard Summer. Very cute. Nope.
Here's the thing. This game does a lot of like fake out deaths, but I appreciate them just sprinkle in some real ones every once in a while. So it's like it could be real. I don't know. This game likes to toy with my emotions.
It's not like freaking Fairy Tail where they're like, spoiler alert for Fairy Tail, where they go, oh, this character's dead. But not really. Oh man, isn't it so sad how this character died? Yeah, but he's not really dead. Didn't you... This character died and gave a really big speech right before his death. Ah, he's not dead though. Like throughout the entire final season, they do it like 15 times. There's only like one solid actual death, I think. I heard. Oh, Alice has never seen Matoya. That's right.
Yeah.
Matoya, can you put a soul back in a body? Matoya's like, about time I see you, Kyle.
Again, have you? Oh, I mistook you. What's his name?
Matoya, aren't you supposed to be the lively one? She's like, you wanna go and say that to my face?
Ha! That's more like it. Stoller used to speak and hiss like a one. Now, what?
If I may, Master Matoya.
I need to use a crystal eye again. Explanation ensued.
Yeah, so some shit went down. Y'shtola was involved.
Very well. She may be an ungrateful
She might be an ungrateful stray, but she's my ungrateful
and I'll not.
So you do know how to put a soul back in a body. Look, I will cut heads off if I need to. Not because I necessarily like those characters, just because I really want to cut someone's head off. Wait a minute. Kryl is a Lalafell, right?
Yes.
I'll begin
Or
from
she
where
is.
I
What else
fell.
could she be?
Cast
I don't know, but she has non-Lalafellian eyes.
There are two types of Lalafell. One has those weird, disgusting blank eyes.
I have
The other
blank
one's
eyes.
got-
How dare you? Fuck off.
I saw that coming.
I did it
I
on
felt it
purpose.
coming.
I'm sorry, the Dunes folk Lalafell creep me out. Their eyes are creepy.
What is it?
They're dead.
Did you? Wait,
What? Turn it on,
what's
Kryl!
possible? Kryl, what? the threads, they just ended. And no, I did. Could their ether have dissipated if it had? Oh,
Oh boy.
their bodies are just husks. It's like the.
Wait, what's this about a broodmother's daughter? What are you talking
No,
about?
this is different. The Kalyana girl was.
Oh, that. Right.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If they're physical,
But
Okay. Cool.
that's the question, isn't it, girl? Death has.
Someone ate their souls. Y'all ever heard of Tomb of Annihilation?
Yes.
I'm asking these characters because
we're no closer to.
I
an
think
answer
we've got to
than
go
we
fight a soul well.
I almost thought we were finally gonna play Princess.
Pray, excuse me. Yes,
Ada, pull that one.
I remember.
I think John was the last one to
Apparently,
attempt
a
it.
group of Populares have defected to Alamigo.
Yeah. It's mostly because we did one session.
I'm
She didn't do
sorry.
it. Or no, he tried to go into it from his other one.
Go, child, go!
That's what it was.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll do some digging in the meantime and see if there isn't some. Let's be off then.
Okay.
It's okay. We also never really played Vampire, even though I bought the
Oh,
books.
not again. The enchantment barely seems to.
Oh, there's some magic messing thing stuff going on in the Matoya household. Okay. Interesting.
Well, I can upgrade another piece of armor now.
Y'shtola and Urianger.
Because I've done one of each raid.
Now, and here I was all set.
Thinning of the ether.
There's no loot caps now, right? For at Endgame.
No.
Okay, hot take.
I don't think there is for the Savage raids either. Or there might still be for Savage raids, like the current tier.
Yeah.
But like everything like the Alliance raids and everything else, there's no cap on that anymore.
I've got a game theory.
Oh.
If there's the thinning ether, what if there's a really powerful primal going on somewhere?
There's another explanation, but I will say you are onto something.
Alright, where's everyone going? Oh, we're going back to Alamigo. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to deafen. That's gonna be the end of today's stream. Oh, I sneezed so bad, my groin hurt. Cool. Ugh. Alright. That's unfortunately the end of today's stream. It is almost, I mean, it's basically 1 a.m. and I need to get to bed eventually. So thank you to everyone who came by tonight. Love you, folks. We're going to be rating somebody today. I'm pretty sure people are actually online. We owe 4 gifted subs because of our potty mouth today. So stick around. Before we go, though, I would like to remind people that if you follow me on Twitter, or if you want to follow me on Twitter, to participate in polls pertaining to stream playthroughs, that's where it all happens. So if you go to my handle is @ZeroManaBeast, and you follow that, and you can find the poll pertaining to Shadowbringers, where we decide what class we're going to be playing as. The choices are Ninja, Black Mage, Red Mage, and one more DPS who's I've conveniently forgotten. Oh yes, Machinist. All voices and votes appreciated. You don't even need to follow me to have a say, so check that out for me. Let your voice be heard. Let me know what y'all think, and we will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to continue off here and hopefully get to Shadowbringers. Not too soon, because I want the poll to be over, but if we get to Shadowbringers by the time we finish, before we finish tomorrow's streams, both of them, that'll be cool too. We're just gonna start training. Maybe we'll just do a little more optional content before we start Shadowbringers. We're definitely gonna watch the trailer if we finish the Stormblood patch quests prior to Shadowbringers, before we just start Shadowbringers, because I hear that that's a fun thing to do, and I just enjoy watching them because we get a little bit of the story beat, sense of the theme a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. That's looking forward to that playing on the future. Hop, who we're gonna go see? We're gonna stray. Oh, we haven't raided Echo in a while, so we're gonna raid Echo. Actually, I think we raided Echo last time we streamed. That's fine. We're gonna raid Echo. We open for sub. So let's say hi to Echo in a bit, and just see you on the flip side.